Okay. Hello, everybody. I just learned this, like, literally right now. I was gonna talk about Chugga Khan right here because that was interesting. But I guess, Harris picked her VP. So I'm looking into that. By the way, Temp is here because he's gonna talk about the, Chugga stuff with me. Hello, Temp.
Hi.
Okay. Ew, I hate CNN. I absolutely hate CNN. But, you know, it's whatever. We want to talk about this long because I really fucking hate politics. But I felt like it was interesting to just quickly go over this. I know nothing about this guy. But, like, she chose a, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz.
Yes.
Interesting. I don't know anything about him. I sound flustered. It's because literally I just saw this on YouTube. Literally.
For those who don't know, he was the current governor. I guess technically is the current governor of Minnesota.
So he's abandoning his
and he was the governor during all the Minnesota riots.
Oh, that's funny.
So people have been showing clips of what Minnesota looks like during his running.
I'm sure that's gonna go fantastic.
This is the guy that caused this, by the way.
They really know how to choose him. They really know how to choose him. Oh my gosh, what a surprise. Listen, nobody's surprised, alright? You let Minnesota burn to the ground rather than deploy anti-riot protocols? Yeah.
Yep.
Good job, Kamala.
This is her running mate.
Leave it to a woman. Just kidding. To choose, to choose a running mate like that. Why is your Fugi not showing up? There it goes. Yeah, there we go. Hello, chat. I just figured that was interesting to bring up because, you know, world news and shit. Avon, thank you for the follow. Hello, chat tonight. I hope you're having a good night. Waltz, let them riot. Kamala released them from prison. That was perfect. I don't know what's going on in this country anymore. Neither do I, man. Come on, man. I don't know what's going on in this country. You know what I do know what's going on, though, chat? I hit 4,000 followers on Twitter. I hit 4,000.
I mean, that's good, but also, ew, Twitter.
I mean, they're moving to Texas. So...
They're moving to Texas?
Yep. Elon Musk is done with California.
Yeah. Oh my god, Californians are so mad about it.
I mean, because he's taking jobs with him. Cope and seethe, California. And technically that's partially temp. That's going to be coping and sneezing.
No! I knew he was going to do this. It was just a matter of when. Also, I'm not going to buy any of his cars anyway.
Oh, gosh. Somebody sent me another Chugga Conroy video.
Oh, really? Send it to me. I want to see it.
It's in my things you want MommaOcco to react to in my server. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Zio.
Hold on. Let me
Occo's fame is on the rise, therefore I shall gain fame through proximity. Sure, if you like. Anyway, I hit 4,000.
This is from 3 months ago. This is more of what we've been hearing.
Oh, I figured.
So, not going to be useful for the night.
What part of Texas? If it's Austin, it's not going to change. I don't know what part of Texas. Hopefully not Austin.
I think it's Houston.
Is it really?
It might be Houston, actually. Hold on.
My job, thank you for 2. Hope you keep growing, Ma. Oh, we will. I appreciate that. I already know how we're going to keep growing. See, chat, here's the thing that you have to understand. There's a lot of, not manufacturing, but, like, calculating when it comes to growing on social media. If people don't grow, it's because they don't know the secrets, or they don't know how to do them correctly. So, I know the secrets, and I've been making them work for me. I know what people want to listen to, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think if you can figure out what people are interested in, then...
Oh, no. He said they're moving to Austin.
Oh... Houston is the San Fran of Texas. Is it really? I didn't think it was that bad. What is, like, the based part of Texas, then?
Texas is expensive compared to California? No.
Compared to California, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Austin is, not Houston? Okay, good. I heard Austin is boring. Occo do be networking. I tried to. When you do nothing but talk drama, some people get preconceived notions of you. But when the right people give you chances, it typically tends to go in your favor. Houston, we have a problem. Anyway, I didn't really have I had some news things prepared for tonight. Some people send me things. By the way, you can send me things in Discord, and if I feel like they're very interesting to react to, I will react to them. Somebody sent me the Joker trailer. The only reason I'm not going to react to that is that will get my channel demonetized very quickly. When are we getting a wedding stream? When I get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So join the Goober Army. When I hit 10,000...
3,000 followers away.
Yeah, you're about 3,000 followers away. And you're a little under that. You're about 2,500 away. 2,500 till hey, my last stream got marked green. I had it was yellow for a while and I marked it as reviewed, and YouTube is like, yeah, okay, we'll give you that one. But my bad. No, don't feel bad. Listen, you can send me whatever you want. I just might not look at it on stream. But anyway, the big thing I wanted to look at is, I don't know how many of you actually know who Chugga Conroy is. I know Temp does. I definitely do, because Chugga Conroy was like the first Let's Player I ever watched on YouTube.
Yep.
I wouldn't say he's like the reason why I started Let's Playing, or just wanting to stream, but he's just one of those guys that like I was very interested in. Nothing in that sussy in that stream at all? Absolutely not. Chugga is someone I watched a long time ago? Good. Not a clue? Hey, that's, if you don't know, that's totally fine. We're gonna give you the TLDR tonight. Actually, I'll let Temp do it. He's very passionate about it.
We can watch the video if you want to.
Which one?
The one that you made your thumbnail out of.
Oh, okay.
The reason I'm saying this is from one of John's most recent streams.
Yes, it is.
On July 31st. So
I listened to it,
very
yeah.
final day of July, so it's very recent.
Yeah, I listened to it pretty much.
There is another video this account did post. They posted it recently, but some people are saying this is from days. Months ago, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So take that with a grain of salt. That was near the start of the drama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for people that don't know, Chugga Conway is one of the oldest Let's Players. He's honestly, see, here's the thing, chat. What you don't know is Let's Playing is kind of a dying breed when it comes to content creation. I mean, here's the thing. The reason why it's dying is because it's not really that interesting to people anymore. People don't really...
Also, Twitch exists.
Yes.
Streaming has become a lot more mainstream.
Yes.
Since then.
Will I watch Bishojo application videos? If people send me them, I might laugh at them, but yeah, I guess so. I guess.
Was this the guy with the cringe foot roleplay? Yes, it is.
Yes. Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. Now, I can't remember... I do know that there were a lot of things that, like, he was accused of, but the big thing is that, like, the person that accused him of, like, trying to push things on them, it was pretty quickly disproven that that wasn't the case. Then when it came to, like, the underage kid thing, I think that was also disproven, or at the very least, people decided it wasn't a big deal.
So, from the last of I read, this could be changed. But the last that I read is that he was talking to them. He did not know they were a minor at the time.
Okay. Okay.
And that minor got very obsessive.
Yes, I do remember hearing something.
Sending him things. And for those who don't know Emil or Chugga Conroy, he's ignorant.
Yes, that's what autism does to you.
He doesn't really know, like, some things. Like, you even hear in, like, his own videos, the Reno guys, like, John and Tim know things, but Emil is ignorant to these things.
Yes, and he oftentimes pisses off John because of that.
Mostly John, yeah.
I don't think Tim cares very much because they live together, but John gets really pissy about it.
Yeah. Chugga has autism.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can tell. He's got the... Okay, I'm not gonna try to be mean, but he's got the autism face. All autistic people have it.
So... He's ignorant. He was living with his mother at the time because he was still young. And basically this minor was sending him things, and he's like, and they were very promiscuous things. And the mother was like, this is bad. But he's like, I don't see how this is bad. But that's it. A lot of this comes down to his autism of just being ignorant or not knowing when to take a cue.
Should people, like, just write off all of that because it's just the autism then?
In the case of the minor, I think yes.
Okay.
Because he was not very knowledgeable in these things. It's like, oh, I didn't know this, so... I
mean, that's fair. The minor had some serious mental issues. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
And then the foot thing, I think he's admitted it.
The foot thing is just his weird fetish, chat. We're not gonna judge him for his foot thing. But he has a foot thing.
And he's repeatedly said, and I think even in the post he posted, because it was so Lady Emily is her name, the one that accused him, and it was, I think, proven that she was editing things to make him look worse than he actually is.
Really quickly, Lady Emily. Am I blocked by Lady Emily?
You might be.
Nope, not yet.
No.
Not
Don't
yet.
worry. After tonight.
No, I highly doubt it. Chat.
She's moved on from the Emil thing. I think, actually, I don't know the validity of this, so don't take it at face value. But I think since then, she has gone after someone else.
Yeah, so chat, here, let me... And I'm not gonna, like, attack their characteristics or anything, but Lady Emily is a trans woman that decided to go after Chugga Conroy because... they've decided that they felt weird about the roleplay that Chugga Conroy did. After Chugga Conroy, like, purposefully asked them, hey, do you feel weird about this? And Lady Emily was like, no. And so they decided to go after him. And basically nothing bad happened to her.
There were a lot of cues that, like, Emil didn't know what was going on. It didn't, and basically was kind of being a little pushy, but he was also making sure, like, hey, is this okay? Hey, are we okay doing this?
Yeah.
Hey, I want to make sure that you know that if you want us to stop, we stop. And basically all of that, she edited it out to make him look like he was, you know, very intentionally being a dick and being very creepy.
No, yeah. She went along with it, so he would give her free shoes. No, yeah, so, like, she definitely, like, was okay with it for a while. And my schizo theory is that she just tried to cancel him because it was Chugga Conroy.
It was the cool thing.
Yeah, it was the Chugga Conroy guy. And, I'll be honest with you, like, nothing really bad has happened to her, besides people saying, wow, you're an asshole.
People shut up about Emily. People shut up about Masay. It looks like Emil and Aunt Dude are either they're still not talking or something like they are. I don't know.
Oh, Masay?
No, Masay, I know they're not.
Okay.
At least if they are, it's very not public. So I can't confirm that one. He did make a post showing on Twitter, mind you. He made a post crediting people that worked with him on his more recent videos. And one of them is Hypercool. Hypercool is one of Proton John's moderators, who actively said he will never work with Emil again. They are working with Emil again.
Yes.
So that relationship has been
I think the reason why they said that is because if a lot of this was like as serious as people thought it was, yeah, that would have been a good reason to not work with him ever again. But because everybody, including Proton John, is realizing, hey, this isn't as bad as we thought, maybe we can, maybe we should give more benefit of the doubt. I think Proton John is like realizing that he's gotta be friends with
So one of the most common things about this whole situation is Nintendo Capri Sun, or Tim. Tim even said that professionally he wouldn't work with Emil again. Basically to save face, but they did live together. So Tim was very supportive, he made sure that everything was okay with Emil. He took care of the house, he took care of Emil when,
went to the
things
hospital.
were really bad. He provided updates when Emil allowed it. The first hint that Emil was okay is basically the last Nintendo Direct we got, because Tim posts Nintendo Direct videos, and in that video, Emil was in it. That was the first time we've seen Emil since the drama, since, the whole controversy. So people started saying, oh, good, Emil's coming back, he's feeling okay doing YouTube again. He hadn't made any posts since then on his own channel. Since then, he has. In fact, I think it's been the last week of videos, he's just made content. And I think John recently revealed that he's been working on them since May. It's either Tim or John that revealed that.
I thought Proton John was Pro Jared. No. These people all have John or Jared or Pro in their fucking names. And none of them are fucking original. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just saying. None of them are original. They all have that name or John or Joe. Just like, guys, stop having J's or Pros in your name.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's a thing.
But that's kind of like your preamble. This was a clip from Proton John's live stream. And he basically decided to talk about this. So we're going to listen to it. And... Huh?
No, I said we're gonna listen to it. Did you want to stream it to me, or do you just want to watch it separately?
Yeah, I'm gonna stream it to you.
Because that way we're both caught up to where...
Here you go.
I don't know if
I hope you're able to hear it. I hope so.
If not, I could stream it to you.
No, I'm just gonna stream it and you... Here, let me...
And maybe I can hear it. Maybe.
Do that.
What do you think of Chugga back on YouTube?
I can hear it. Okay.
Yeah, I switched up
I'm
the
not
audio
watching his videos
channels.
because I didn't really watch his videos because I don't care about most of the games he plays.
Really quickly, chat. The guy that's talking is the man with the curly hair and the glasses. And he is talking about the autistic creature here. All right?
Yeah, so, short amble. Proton John is the chubbier. I'm gonna say chubbier with the curly hair and the beanie, while Emil is the one with the polo
He didn't
shirt.
used to be. He used to be way thinner.
No, he didn't.
He let himself go. I don't know what he's doing, but he let himself go.
Well, to be fair, since
But,
he's gotten married.
People seem excited about it, so
Don't get married, chat, because you'll get fat.
more power to him.
Did I know that Proton John is from Something Awful? I believe it.
We chat about things from time to time about like what he's doing or what he wants to do next, but like I ain't prying and stuff otherwise because it ain't my business.
Now, pause it real quick. Chat, if you do hear basically no audio there, this is from his stream, so it's not like an interview, it's not questions. He's basically replying to his chat.
Pretty much.
So if you hear dead air there, it's because he's just playing his game.
You're very mature about this, John. Good on you. I mean, like, what is there to say at this point? Like anyone who's looking at me or Tim for like updates on shit, we don't have any. It's like, dude's still figuring shit out. Like, I had people, because I watched like the Reddit groups, I watched the one of the fan servers and stuff like that.
Screen switch? No, there's nothing to screen switch.
Like working things out as like an absolute
There's no video.
guarantee he's staying back. And I'm like, that's not what I said at all. Like, things could go any way still. We don't fucking know. He doesn't even know. So yeah, don't take anything as fact. Like, dude's still working on stuff, working on himself and shit. I will say something. Now,
Okay,
maybe
I'm gonna be honest. If he had stopped right there, I would not have any problems with this video.
Yeah.
Really
But the fact
quickly.
this goes on for 8.5 more minutes.
No, 6.5.
Sorry,
But yeah.
Sorry, 6.5 more minutes. You're right. 8.5 total minutes.
Yeah, John decides to, and by the way, I'm going to tell you right now, John says some things that, in my personal opinion, you should not say about a friend like this, which tells me that there's some feelings that he's wanted to get out for a while. Rest really quickly, thank you for the 2. Dev made a perfect video on this drama. I believe that he did. A couple of you guys have said
Okay.
that.
So here's what's really funny. I don't know if Occo made mention of this during the Dev drama streams. That was when I first found it out about Dev.
What was from the Chuck
From
Connery
this
stuff?
controversy.
I didn't know
yes.
that. You might have mentioned
So
that.
I
I
sent
just
you a
didn't.
video of his because I didn't know who he was. I just sent you a video.
And I didn't watch
about
it because I barely get to
And
watch
you're like,
anything.
Oh, yeah. That was how I learned about him. I didn't even know he was, as bad as you're saying he is.
Never talk about your friends behind your back. Never talk about them on stream unless you're okay with them hearing what you have to say. Like, literally everything I say on stream, I'm okay with anybody
by
I
the
talk
way,
about playing.
This is something that's kind of been a weird thing for me. So the Runaway Guys host a annual charity event called, at least originally called the Runaway Guys Coliseum. Now it's called Throne Controllers Coliseum because they kind of wanted to back off the name the Runaway Guys because the Runaway Guys is Tim, John, and Emil, and without Emil, why bother with the name the Runaway Guys?
Yeah.
He runs that off his main Twitch channel. He does not have a separate channel specifically for the charity.
Which you don't necessarily need, but like...
No, but if you get into any amount of controversy on that channel, you can't just be like, and I give this to you, do.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
But it has crossed my mind multiple times. It kind of sucks that people keep specifically coming to myself or Tim looking for a meal.
That's what they're gonna do, by the way. If anybody, whenever somebody gets into drama, doesn't matter who it is, they're gonna go to your friends first because your friends are the people that should have your back on this.
I feel exceptionally bad for Tim because he gets it way worse than I do because he lives with him.
What's going on? We're watching this video.
But like,
or listening.
it is pretty disheartening to have people come to your stream and be like, "So what's going on with this guy? What's going on with your friend?" It sucks in a way. I don't mind people checking in and asking about stuff like that, like to a point. But like,
Holy shit.
I've gotten in the past, I've had people genuinely, and this is before everything, I've had people genuinely show up and be like, "Hey, when's the next time Chug is showing up on your stream?" I'm like, "I don't know. This is my stream." It's like, "Okay, bye," and they leave. So it's like,
oh my gosh.
cool.
I am just gonna tell you right now, chat. Don't, like, don't do that. If you ever start streaming, don't do that because that sounds like I get it. It's very frustrating when somebody comes in and asks like where your a co-host is. I get it.
Yep.
But don't do that. If you're a streamer, like if you're a viewer, it's like one of those things you have to be okay with. But like don't just like get upset if people ask you where your friend is because like that sounds very resentful, and he's not gonna do he's not doing a very good job at trying to be sympathetic here. Because all this, like, again, he probably isn't trying to be, but this sounds like he's very resentful of Chugga just like being in his life still. Like, I know this is my schizo theory, and I like Proton John, I like his content, but I really think that he was like, some part of him was happy that like Chugga was leaving. And I hope that's wrong, but like I look at him and I'm just like, bro, you sound very upset that he's still here. Oh, I don't know. That's just my personal schizo opinion here, alright? Sorry. It's just how it sounds coming out of his mouth.
Came to my stream for not my content. Neat. It's a little disheartening at times, I'm not gonna lie.
Never admit this, by the way. Ever.
But that's the nature of the thing when
Never admit that.
When the person who's missing is the more popular one.
Oh, I forgot that he said that. I forgot that he's admitted. I mean, okay, here's the thing.
He's not wrong, though.
No, he's not wrong. Chugga Conroy literally has 1 million subs, and Proton John... You know, I'm curious. How many does Proton John have?
Not 1 million. Especially when he doesn't post to his YouTube.
He doesn't even have a quarter of 1 million. So like I get it when you have somebody that's more popular than you. Yeah, it sucks when somebody comes in and says, "Where's the popular guy?" I get it, but this just sounds so resentful, so resentful. And it's just like, bro. He has some anger issues. No, he does have anger issues, but that's why people like him because he sounds angry when he's playing like Kaizo. There's the reason why he doesn't play anymore is because that's all people ask for. It's funny.
So, you know, it's the nature of the beast. This is just, I guess, a mini event, I guess.
Don't have mini events like this.
I feel bad for Tim because, like, Tim, so many people came to Tim for updates on things, and he's such a fucking people pleaser to a fault that he gave more updates than he should have. And I feel like he kind of comes off.
There's a lot of information that he flat out said. This was given at the permission of Emil. This was not told because I'm telling you. And I don't mean me, I mean me, Tim.
Yeah.
Not me.
No, yeah.
Because there were multiple times he revealed that these were at Emil's permission, at his behest.
Right. Excuse me. Temp. Yes, Temp's been here.
And that's something that John's not saying, is that these things were at Emil's okay. Or at least that's what we were told.
I don't know. Again, it's just one of those things where John is like putting his foot in his mouth here. He sounds very resentful that Chugga is back. And I don't want that, again, I don't want that to be the case, but it's just how it sounds from him.
In the previous stream, I'm not saying we watch it, but in the previous stream, I do remember that he said that Emil said he was going to be gone for a year. And because of that, that's why they had to rename the Runaways Coliseum into Throne Controllers Coliseum. And he's like, had I known he'd only be gone for 6 months. I mean, you can tell he was very angry. Now, I get it, but
I understand the pain and anger.
I do too, but
he should know that Chugga Conroy, like all autistic people, change their minds a lot.
Yep.
I change my mind all the time because I look at something and I'm like, ooh, you know what? Maybe that wasn't a good idea. I'm going to switch around here. So, I don't know.
In an uncomfortable position where he felt like he had to keep doing it. And that's kind of a bummer because that's not fair to him. To be honest, I come into your streams for your content along with at least and many other people in the chat. See, that is the case, and that's why I'm happy that we have a community here. I'm excited that we can do all this stuff.
Again, it just sounds like I'm so glad I have a community, and it's just like, bro. I am sorry.
But like, I gotta say it because I'm just like, for those who aren't aware of it, like, yeah, this is a thing that happens, you know, like, this is the one of the side effects of like doing stuff like that.
And
so,
you
but
don't talk about
there
it.
was no other
You
way to
never
get the
talk about
information,
it. It's a
so I try
bad
not to be
idea.
bitter about it, but like it gets exhausting when people are hanging off of every word you say.
It is going to be
about
exhausting.
someone
You
else,
never
when it's just
talk
like,
about
no,
it.
Just let the fucking dude live his life.
You
Like,
never,
I get
ever
you
talk
miss
about
his
it.
content, or you want him to stay, but dude's still got to work through shit. Like, one thing that's bugged me about the whole situation is a bunch of people that are like, good, like, Emil did nothing wrong. It's like, no, the fucker still did do some wrong things. He just didn't do things that were as bad as it seemed like at the beginning. So, like, he's putting the work to improve, and I will credit him for that. He's putting in the work, but don't erase the shit that happened. Like, that's, like, sure, you want to forget it, but, like, that's not how it works. It's been really concerning seeing, like, yo, okay, this is turning into a rant. I apologize.
Yes, it is. You should stop.
It's been really concerning seeing a bunch of things about this situation that's come out. Like, one,
You
people
should
just
stop.
like completely ignoring, like, acting like he never did anything wrong, and it's like, no, he still did do some things wrong. It's just that's not as bad as everyone thought. So there's that, at least. I'll give them that.
Oh my gosh.
But, like, it's also been concerning seeing some people get mad at one of the people that was involved and being very transphobic to
Just
them.
say Lady Emily.
I'm
it was
like,
Lady Emily.
No, we're better than that as a community. Please, for the love of God.
Lady Emily did bad
don't
for the
do
trans
that.
community. Listen, if you don't want Lady Emily to, like, get attacked, maybe she shouldn't be, like, making the trans community look bad. All right? Because that's the problem, is when you're part of a community that's been galvanized so hard against, if you do anything wrong, people are going to point to you. And as somebody that used to be Mormon, I know from Mormon history that a lot of people didn't like Mormons. And whenever a Mormon did something bad, everybody knew about it. So you don't do something bad unless you understand and recognize that that's going to set back the people that you like by a lot. Why do you think so many trans people are fed up with Ava Tyson, Chris Tyson? It's because now the only thing people are going to focus on is the trans community. Yeah. Man, you shouldn't be surprised that that happens, and hold them to the flames then. You should be holding Lady Emily more to the flames from the stupid shit that they did.
And this is what's sad, is right here, he's not saying who the problem is. He's not talking about the shit that they pulled. He's doubling down and focusing on that Emil did something wrong. Yes. No one's gonna deny that.
No.
But
Like
you're
you
gonna
feed is
make
the
it be
wrong
like,
thing.
well, everyone's going after them and they're being transphobic. No, they're going after them because they fucking lied.
Yeah, Lady Emily lied. And I don't believe people should be transphobic. But by the same token, I believe that Lady Emily is hurting the cause of her people by doing this. So, you know, I'm just saying. So
it's been a little disheartening. I feel like I've seen the worst, the not as good side of our community lately. Well, during this whole fucking situation. I say our community, I mean the TRG community at large.
I don't think they're part of your community, by the way, John. I think you're giving too much credit to those people.
And that has been kind of a bummer to process. And please don't take that as me saying that everyone is like that, because that is not even remotely fucking the case. But it was the people that were standing out, and I recognized some of the names. I'm like, dude, you're better than that. What the fuck are you doing? There's a lot of aspects about everything that happened that very disappointed me. And like, I get it. You're mad at the situation. Try being in the goddamn situation. Like, people will, like, turn on you on a dime in the situation. People will turn on anyone there. And it was just such a bummer to see our fucking community
he's
do
right
that
there.
shit, man.
He's absolutely correct there. Any kind of controversy, if one thing's said about you, they will jump down your throat. And they will crucify you.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I agree. But again, you're not supposed to talk about it.
No, you're not.
You're not supposed to talk about it. All right? Never.
Like, I thought the TRG community was better than that, and it's just like, this was a big bummer to me. And it was one thing I've been struggling to process for a while. Yikes, I knew it was bad, but I didn't realize it was that bad. Like I might be amplifying it because I'm in the situation.
Yeah, you are. You're making it sound way worse than you need to.
The groups, because I want to get a general vibe on everyone. And there's just like I said, like, January was really bad. Really bad. It's mellowed out some now. It's definitely a lot better now than it was before. Absolutely. But like, God, in the peak of it all, it was really bad. I do feel bad that I'm venting about all this.
You should feel bad. This is your supposed best friend. You should not be talking about this. What the hell? I'm not on the same page. Again, all you need to know is guy on the left did some bad things, but not as bad things as people were blaming him for. And then guy on the right is ranting about it.
Let's put it this way.
Seeing it from the outside, and then, like...
Here's an easy way for chat to realize what's going on here. This would be like if Occo did something bad, and I'm going to use Occo in this case because Occo is autistic. Occo did something bad, and Mizu went on a tard rip.
I don't think Mizu is.
I'm not saying he will. That's what I'm saying here. Is if like that's kind of what's going on here. Occo, Pad Occo.
Experiencing it is a whole...
Chat, my crime was liking feet.
Different thing.
Mizu, how could you?
I don't hold a grudge against any people in particular. I want to state that as well. But I just want people to know that, like, we as the TRG community should have been way better and handled this as, like, more maturely than we did. And I get it. People don't like the way I handle specific things. They have told me as such. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think there's much I would change about how I handle it because I handled it with all the information I was given. And I have more info than most of everyone else has. So I stand by my decisions. I just wish I hadn't had to make them. Also, I wish people realized I'm not the fucking, like, keymaster of everything. And I don't, like, I'm not shunning him from doing anything. I don't think there's anything that we do that I could ever be like, yeah, you can't ever do this again. Like, it's like they're either group decisions. I think they're just all group decisions, straight up. Like, people are like, oh, when's John gonna invite Emil back to TRG? And I'm like, look, TRG doesn't exist without the three of us. If one of us isn't a part of it, there's no TRG. That's why I was talking about making a new channel. Yeah, it's a council thing. Like, people were like, some people said stuff like, how could John, like, make the statement he did without running things past Emil? I fucking did. I never posted my statement on everything until I talked to Emil.
I do believe that, by the way. I do.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want.
I do believe that.
Stop making assumptions. That'd be helpful. Sorry. Again, venting. Sorry.
Stop venting! Stop venting! That's only gonna make things worse! A guy on the left likes feet? Yes, the guy on the left likes feet. That is not his crime. But, like,
no.
Yeah.
Again, liking feet is weird. It is not bad.
Pretty much. Pretty much. No, that was pretty much it. Venting bad, yes. See, all that served to do, chat, is and I it's one of those things where John's either gonna have to come out and apologize for that, or like he's gonna I do think that, like, if and when Emil sees something like this,
oh, I'm sure he's already seen it.
I am sure as well. And I'm sure that, like, John, after he, like, did that, he was like, oh shit, that was a bad mistake. I have no idea. I don't know John. I know his wife is a VTuber, but, like, yep. I don't know him personally. I don't know what was going through his head. I just think that was a really bad fucking idea for you to do, John. And I wouldn't have done that.
No. Now I get it. You know, when you're stressed, when you have that position, you make stupid decisions. You say things that you don't actually mean.
Yeah.
That happens. And you know what? It's okay to be like that, but you have to be mindful about how you say things.
Yeah.
Like, he can absolutely say something, but going on the tirade he did, not great.
Sorry, I'm messaging somebody. Thank you, chat. Those that sent me messages, I appreciate it, and I'll make sure that individuals that know of the situation reach out to that person. Thank you. But yeah, that, like, here's the thing. When all of this went down, I knew that John was like put in a rough position, and I don't wish that position on anybody. But like, holy shit, could he have done a better job with just trying to like be, I don't know. Sometimes the best thing to do is not say anything. I know that he ran it by Chugga, but like, I know for a fact he didn't run this by him.
No, I don't think he would have said exactly what he said without. Like, here's a great example. Like, TRG is Tim, John, Emil, or Nintendo Capri Sun, Chugga Conroy, and Proton John. But there are a lot of people in that TRG circle of friends who didn't speak up. One that I personally watch is Steven Vlog. I'm sure some of you might know of him and his wife Mallory, but they never said anything. If they did, it was on Patreon or it was in their Discord. But publicly, and keep in mind their Discord is through Patreon, publicly, they never said squat.
No.
And the reason I'm saying this, why I'm specifically mentioning Steven, is Steven and Emil knew each other from the Starman.net days. Before Emil knew John and Tim. Before Emil started content creating. They've been friends even before the name Chugga Conroy existed on the internet. And Steven hasn't said anything. He has not advocated, he's not been like pro Emil, anti-Emil, he's not been anything. He's just been quiet. And in some cases like this, it's okay to just be quiet.
I agree. Goodbye _Jojo. Thank you for the 5 community memberships. Thank you. And everybody that has gotten a membership, I hope you're excited this Sunday. We're reading favorite Bible stories. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. But no, you bring up a good point. When something like this happens, when you've got a friend that like is going through the shit like this, you probably just shouldn't say anything. You know, when it's somebody you're not attached to, obviously you can put your 2 cents in there. But like, when it comes to shit like this, you probably just shouldn't do anything. And the reason why is because emotions are high, not just for the person you're involved with, but for you as well, because, you know, you're in the middle of it. And you're gonna end up doing what John did, and end up ranting about things that you probably should not be talking about. Because again, a lot of the things he said in that clip right there, you should not be saying, just period.
At least publicly.
Yeah, not publicly. Like, if you need to rant about this, go rant to your wife about it. Honestly, sounds like
to a very trusted select group. Hell, go talk to the person you're ranting about and rant to them. I'm sure they understand.
Yeah. Sounds like ego issues. I don't know. Again, like, and the thing that's been really interesting is, like, again, out of the 3 of them, John, Tim, and Emil is the most Emil is the most popular one there.
Oh yeah.
He's over 1 million subscribers, and again, out of every Let's Player, he is the only one that like is actually getting viewership from Let's Playing. Because let's be honest, again, nobody can do that anymore. Even Game Grumps, as insufferable as they are, like, have had to pivot their content away because it just doesn't get views. But Chugga does.
Meanwhile, there's people out here saying, "Oh my God, Emil's back." I'm so glad you're back, but please take all the time you need. Keep healing. But I do hope sometime in the next little while we start seeing you post Xenoblade 3 or Pokemon whatever.
Yeah.
People are excited, are ecstatic for his return, are excited for him to go back to Let's Playing. This is the reputation he's built, and he's earned it.
Pretty much. And he may have lost a few people with the foot stuff, but like,
it's a dent.
Who cares? Who cares? In my personal opinion, I think the guy's, I feel like Chug is probably smart. He's got a girlfriend that's nice, I hear. So,
yeah. As far as I'm aware, she's not a content creator. She's just kind of in her own little circle, and that's it.
Yeah. Yep.
Which, you know what? In a case like this, is probably for the best, actually.
Sounds like first world problems. It kind of is. Kind of it, because again, a lot of the things that John was ranting about were things that just like don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, yeah, I know it sucks that you're friends with somebody that's bigger than you, and sometimes you got to deal with people asking when they're gonna come say hi. Like, okay, like, bro, then maybe you got to work some things out. Feet is bad, tentacles are good. Fair enough, tentacles are good. I can agree with that.
The Masei situation in itself is also another can of worms.
The Masei situation is weird because, like, nobody knew that they were together because they kept it a secret. And then
like,
she decided to go public about it, and it was like, ma'am, you didn't have to talk about any of this. This isn't an issue.
People were guessing. There were absolutely hints that they were.
Yeah.
And actually, that kind of goes back to the Steven vlog thing. Most of the time you see Emil and Masei in anything was in their vlogs. That's where most people got their hints.
Yeah.
And there was usually never any indication that they were together, but people still guessed, and they were right. But that's the situation that they're in.
She used him?
Like,
probably.
Yeah.
Probably. That's the thing that really sucks about this, is because, like... and because she was a woman, people just believe plain blank. But I refuse to. Now, I will say, Chad, I was critical of Choco Conroy when I saw everything. So was Mizu.
Yeah, so was I even. I had my doubts, but because I'll admit I had my doubts because of Vic. For those who don't know, Vic Mignogna is an old voice actor who got canceled back in 2017, 2018 for doing things inappropriately. It's a very similar thing to Emil.
Remember when private problems were private? Yes.
I even said, I think to Occo and Mizu, that this feels very much like a Vic situation. And you know what? I was right.
You were right. You were right. There's relational warfare too? Yes, there is. Well, Tampa's going to the restroom. We're gonna... there's not really much more to say on this. Like, again, Proton John, I highly doubt you'll ever see this, but, stop talking about this shit in public! If you've got problems to deal with, do it in private. Don't talk about this. Cause you look like an asshole. And if I was Chugga Conroy, man, would I be pissed off at you. Woman behavior? Yes.
Like, there's even women, I don't know if how many people actually spoke up in the TRG circle. But if they did, it was shadowed by the actual drama and Masei. So I don't know. I feel like they did Vic Mignogna dirty. They absolutely did. But you know what? He looks happier.
Yeah, he's fine now.
He's posting to Twitter regularly. He's doing weekly scripture readings. He's posting them. He's doing good for himself. He's in fan collaborated Star Trek shows. Like he's in some anime projects, of course not by Funimation or I guess now Crunchyroll and Sony. He's not working with them, but he's doing great for himself.
I'll be honest,
not as great as he was, but you know what?
He got off at a good point.
Minus the whole, loss of money. Because he lost a lot of money in this. He's doing good for himself.
And you can blame Nick Ricada for that, chat. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that now. Didn't you say you had to use the restroom?
Oh no, I had to answer the phone, but
Oh,
I
okay.
actually don't anymore.
Anyway, we're gonna move
But if
on.
you want me to dip, I can dip.
That's up to you. Mizu's gonna come on in about 10-15 minutes to play First Descendant with me. But we're gonna move on from that, chat. I had a few other little things I wanted to talk about. I had a thing I wanted to rant about, chat. I had a thing I wanted to rant about. I want to let you know, right here, right now, I like starting soon screens.
Well,
I like
that's a
starting soon
controversy.
screens. All right, these things are very powerful and useful, and I like them.
Well,
But this
also, the
Go
fact
ahead.
that you have like say, oh, I'm struggling for setup time. Well, there's a startup screen. All right, I have 5 minutes to get more done.
Anyway, I'm gonna rant now. Jesse, Kick, this woman is from Kick, so you already know, high quality here. Decided to put out this tweet, and she got ass blasted by everybody, including myself, I believe it. I'd have to look at the look for my tweet, but I basically said, no, you. I'm heading over to Legal Mindset. Want to see CoffeeZilla make some mistake? You have a good one then, Bug. But Jessie, she's a Twitch partner too. It's even worse. Decided to have this opinion. I don't understand this opinion. I think it's absolutely dumb. Where she's like, starting soon screens are pointless. You started your stream, why wait even longer? It's a waste of my time, and I'm sure it's the same for others. Plus, people get bored easily and won't wait around. So now you're losing viewership. Do what you want to do. There's no hate for me, but I won't be there when you start your stream, or I'll leave and come back when you're actually there. Starting soon screens are just so graphic designers can make more money. This is an absolutely dumb take. I think it's absolutely stupid. And here's why I think it's stupid. Chat. Can you tell me, roughly, at what point you see that I'm streaming? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I hit the starting soon. I hit the starting soon screen, and it's still like 3 or 4 minutes before some people, like, here's the thing. Sometimes it's 10, 15 minutes before people hop in here. And that's because people don't actually get to see that YouTube is like, hey, Occo's streaming. You should probably, like, go in there, bro. When I see the ping. But the problem is the ping doesn't always tell you when I'm live. Ping doesn't always tell you. Like, I ping my Discord so that they know when I'm live. But, like, YouTube doesn't always tell you immediately that I am live. And even then, some people just don't get to walk in until for like a few more minutes. Like, literally, I know for a fact that it takes people about an average of 5 to 10 minutes to get a good majority of people in here. Like, it's usually by the end of the first hour or like 30 minutes in that, like, I get the peak of people in here. And that's because that's just how it is. People, either they can get to the stream in the beginning or they have to wait a few minutes. You know, that's how it is. Some people don't get the ping that I go live until after I'm done. Which I find dumb. But, like, I think it's absolutely stupid. Fun fact, by the way, chat. Did she unlock her posts? She did. Her posts were locked for a while. Her posts were locked for a while, but now you can unlock them. Now you can reply to them. She did make another reply. Oh my gosh, she made something even longer than the first. But we're not gonna read that just yet. We're gonna read what I decided to say because I thought it was funny and decided to dab clown on her. I said, starting soon screens are not made for you, Jesse. Half of my chat doesn't even know I'm streaming until 10 minutes in. Why? Because YouTube is slow. And that's true. That's true. Now, I don't do a 10-minute pre-stream because I'm gonna be honest, 10 minutes is a bit overkill for me. But, like, you know, people want to do 10 minutes. I'd say that's fine. I personally talked with Pako. This is important information in my personal opinion. 5 minutes is really the max, because after 5 minutes there is actually a bit of a dip in viewers. So the golden number is about 5 minutes. So you can start cursing without running the risk of being demonetized. That is also a decent part of it. YouTube does like look at your shit for like 5 minutes and then they don't care. So she's the sort to complain about trailers before a movie. I do 3 minutes, 30 to 45 seconds with a song that long. I mean, like, again, whatever time you decide to do is fine. I keep it at 5 minutes specifically because we found that that is the best time to do it. Some streamers do 10 minutes and they start to lose me. Yeah, I don't know why you would do it for 10 minutes. If somebody does it for 10 minutes, I need them to, I'm not gonna judge them, but I need them to explain. I thought you just started with the ping big sad on being late. When I throw the ping out on Discord, that's when I start. When YouTube tells you, it could be at any point. I know of two that takes 30 minutes. Why the fuck would somebody take 30 minutes to do a pre-stream? Holy shenanigans, that's a lot. Wow. Why would people do 30-minute pre-streams? Holy shit. I don't need to know who, but that is insane. Oh, anyway, what she did make a reply, and I want to read it because I just want to read it. DSP needs an hour at least. Fun fact, I think DSP's on the Kino Casino. You know, I'm gonna... Speaking of Kick, is the Kino Casino live right now? They are. I don't see DSP. Maybe he's just not on screen right now. But like DSP is supposed to be on the Kino Casino tonight. Well, that is kind of funny. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yellow Flash has a ridiculously long intro stream starting soon screen. Is mind-boggling. How long does he normally do it for? 30 minutes is taking a dump. No, you should take that dump before stream. If you got to do a pre-stream that long, you really should just move the stream time. Like, holy cow. 20 minutes? I mean, like, again... See, here's the thing. There are a lot of adults, myself included, that have really busy schedules. I don't know what Yellow Flash does for a living. If he does content creation for a living, in my personal opinion, that's a long time. And I would have to... I'm not going to judge him on the offset, because I kind of like him. But that's a long time to do a pre-stream. He probably has a reason, but... Are those political events? Oh, yeah. Political... Well, here's the thing. That's just... Political events have to wait till the person's ready. Yellow Flash increases his intro time every time someone asks him. Okay, that could be the reason. If that's the reason, that's pretty funny. That's funny, if that's the case. I'm going to bed. Alright, you have a good night, Lucid. If your part-time is completely justified, yes. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I forgot to update the thing since we got 5 new. 5 new, subs. Whatever. Memberships. Anyway, let's read her thing. I've had really good and really bad feedback on this post since people aren't open-minded and understanding. I'll explain myself a bit more. Well, when you're pretty vague, I would expect people to be, non-understanding. This is towards people who have it for 10 plus minutes and don't even bother interacting with chat. Oh, excuse me. In any way while having the screen up, that will not sit through. But that's just me. Obviously, an established community / friends will sit through their favorite streamers starting soon. And as will I, but if I see random person's noti and decide to click it, there's a starting soon with no timer, or it's like more than 2 minutes, then I will leave and come back later. I understand leaving it up for ads on Twitch. I'm on Kick, so there's no ads. I understand having anxiety and wanting a few extra minutes to calm your nerves. I think you should still interact with chat, though. I can understand wanting to post on socials and waiting for noties to go out. Who says noties? That is so weird. I'm on Kick and noties are usually instant. If the noti doesn't go out, which does happen, that's out of my control, but that's also why I post on Twitter, which is, again, is an instant noti. I know Discord is an instant. It depends on when the person sees the noti and decides to click on it and appear on stream. Could be 30 seconds or 2 hours. I understand you wanting to get drinks, snacks, take a shit. I do all that before I start, but again, that's just me. I tried starting Soon Screen. People will stop and leave when I stopped using it. I noticed more engagement. Everyone hanging out longer. Does that mean it works for everyone? No. Should I be attacked for having an opinion? Also, no. This right here is the entire reason why this was written. This right here is the whole reason that exists, alright? None of this matters. This is the only reason. Oh my gosh. Should I be attacked for having an opinion? Also, no. I wasn't trying to attack anybody, besides maybe the graphics designers. And for that, I'm sorry. I was being real and honest with my opinion on my Twitter. I'm sorry to those who may have offended. Wasn't my intention. I'm a good person, I promise. Did I leave any other reason out? Comment below. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm a little like tired, but like it's like again, the entire reason this was all written. None of this matters. This is the only reason why this was written. I just don't understand why she didn't expect that to not to happen. Alright? Most people use a starting soon screen. And they use a starting soon screen because it's like pretty damn important. Just saying. It's pretty damn important. Okay? Oh my goodness. You put on the internet, the place is a PvP zone. It is. It is, it is, it is. I agree. And you need to be careful with it. So. Anyway, I really only have one other thing to talk about. Mizu still's not here yet. I'm expecting he'll be here shortly. But, I have really one other thing to talk about. And this is one that I feel like everybody can get down with. And that is, that X will might remove the visible counters of likes, comments, reposts, and other interactions. Which I hope is not true. I hope that's not true. Basically, excuse me. What's the point? They say to combat botting. I really don't see how that's gonna help. I'm gonna be real with you. They've been trying to quote unquote stop the botting for a long time. I don't really believe that's the case. I believe the reason why Elon Musk is doing this, and again, I will be, as somebody who likes him for some of the things he does, I feel like this is dumb. I feel like this is dumb. I feel like removing the visibility of this is dumb. I get that they're trying to argue that it's just like, oh, it's an interaction war and everybody can like trying to show off all their shit, and it's just like I don't see it. I don't see it. Like, man, I hope it doesn't happen. If it does, like, let's be honest here, chat. Let's be honest here. Bad idea. I agree. People are like, again, just like doing the, if he does this, I'm gonna leave Twitter. Okay. If you're gonna leave Twitter, just fucking leave Twitter. You don't need
Why
to.
haven't you done it already?
Huh?
If you're gonna leave Twitter, why haven't you done it already?
Exactly. I was just like, okay, go ahead. They won't leave. Nope, they won't. Ugh, nope, they won't. They won't. They won't. So, oh well, I guess.
Oh well, indeed.
I don't think it's botting, but it wouldn't stop good boy points like the karma is Reddit. For yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I look at this and I'm like, Elon Musk, what are you upset about? All Elon has done is destroyed Twitter. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's been pretty funny. It's been pretty funny. I hope I meet all the people. Oh, excuse me. I hope I meet all the people I need to before inevitably Twitter just legitimately falls apart. But like, it's been pretty funny.
Really, it's funny. I'm reading some comments here. If you all think Twitter's bad, Reddit's worse.
Oh yeah, Reddit is way worse.
Reddit is, oh my god, worst.
Reddit is like legitimately bad.
There is one good use for Reddit, and it is something that would get Occo banned for saying, so I'm not going to.
What, hentai?
He said, huh?
Hentai?
Oh, Twitter, is YouTube okay with that word?
I don't think it matters.
Okay, well. The only thing good about Reddit is hentai. Or prawns.
Like me a good prawn.
Yeah. I go to Reddit for two things only, and I mentioned them.
I don't even go there for those anymore. You just
No?
send me it.
That's fair. I sent you the good stuff.
You do, you do. Message Mizu. Ask Maria's. I'll never
Reddit
forgive
is only
Reddit
good
for what
for
they do
nice
for short
prawn.
stacks. What did they do to short stacks?
Well, it sounds like they deleted it.
That's a possibility.
Don't worry, chat. Might I recommend r/Goblin Girls? Very similar.
Reddit is beyond hellhole. I agree. I don't get why people say Twitter's worse. Take Twitter pre-Elon and post-Elon and things are generally better overall. Sure, there's nitpicks, but it's still a great platform.
I mean,
He banned the word lolly. That's a pretty big issue for some people.
there is good and bad about both. I do think we are technically in a better spot right now than we were, but it's still not great.
I would say that we've not really gone better or worse than we have been. It's just kind of switched political alignments, and I find that funny.
Yeah, pretty much. Discord is really the only thing I actually use.
Careful with Discord.
Yeah. Discord, I wouldn't be opposed to someone creating a Discord alternative, but the problem is with how big Discord is, it's like Twitter. The only thing that will kill Discord is Discord itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much like Skype. The only reason Skype dies is because Discord came into existence.
Pretty much.
So, what was that Reddit? r/Goblin Girls. I got you.
Okay, chat. While we're waiting for Mizu, we're gonna start.
Thank God Discord is... Honestly, yes. Thank God Discord is still independent. They're stupid, but...
Discord is
You know what?
anarcho-tyranny. Discord has a couple rules that you just can't violate, which is why Lolicon is banned from my server.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not...
And honestly,
Oh.
so long as you stick to the rules, fine.
Yeah. It's like, you know, if I could, would I care? No, I don't care. But Discord has some very specific rules. Mizu is getting home right now, by the way, chat. So he'll join call soon. I'm gonna go to this outpost in the meantime, because I want to get materials for these, things. My goal, chat, is we're gonna try and finish the story tonight. Let's bring Corel over. Alright. Back in my day, we used Ventrilo. Clem, I know you're here. We need one more for a full stack if we're gonna do, Hanged Man. So if somebody wants to be the fourth for Hanged Man, I'm here. Perfect. We'll use Unoids.
And chat, don't worry, you will probably never see me take a slot in First Descendant because I'm probably never gonna play it.
You need a Destiny replacement, man.
Huh?
You need a replacement for Destiny.
No, I don't. I have 14.
Yeah, but it's not your looter shooter.
You know what? If Destiny dies, one will take its place.
What, Warframe?
No, I mean, like, we'll get a new looter shooter of that same caliber that will take its place.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna get something like Destiny ever again.
No, but like, Borderlands kind of died to the monster that was Destiny. And Borderlands was like the de facto looter shooter.
Yeah. Warframe.
So, yeah, and there's Warframe, and
I'd
there's
say
a lot out there.
Yeah, there is. I'd say that Descendant is trying to do the best of both worlds.
Yep. Destiny 1 and 2 are on the same servers? Yes. And I don't know why.
Mizu said he's booting up his PC, chat. So, you know those Ritz crackers that have like the whiz cheese that you can dip into?
Yes, sorry. Borderlands died because of Randy. Borderlands died because of Randy, you're not wrong. But the popularity of Borderlands has definitely died because Destiny exists.
Third person doesn't work for me? I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think Destiny has much to go on, maybe a year or two, unless they go back to the decision of no more updates for Destiny 3. They can make a new game in the same style, but I don't know. Borderlands died because of cringe wokeness. Alright, chat. I'm gonna be a little devil's advocate here about Borderlands. Borderlands has technically always been quote-unquote woke. Always. The reason why Borderlands gets away with it is because it is
tasteful.
satire, it's tasteful, and it was very much, that is what it was. It was funny.
I would say that they did a worse job than Warframe when it came to having those themes in it, but they still did a decent job with storytelling.
I need to take Occo through the series one day. One day.
One day, yes.
One day.
When I can finally stream more full-time, I plan to do a lot more games. By the way, chat, you guys are helping me make that happen, and I appreciate that.
It wasn't you can't call it woke since it wasn't a thing. I mean, absolutely you can't. But it kind of is. If you look at it in today's like lenses, pre-sequel did. Well, yes, they did, but that was always about, like, Borderlands always tried sending that message, but they did it because that is the world that they made.
Yeah.
I don't like wokeism. I don't. But I think Borderlands did it tastefully. 3 I don't like. Well, 3's story I don't like.
It had diversity. Borderlands survived because 2 was so good. Borderlands 3 just didn't compare. And then you had Tiny Tina's.
Tina's gameplay was fantastic. Its story was fantastic. Its problem was the post-game.
Which is like the thing that everybody likes about Borderlands.
Yes. I don't know. I love Borderlands 1. I love Borderlands 2. I love the gameplay of Borderlands 3, but it had a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Me and another friend, I think Occo was there when we said it. We're gonna give them one more game. If they fumble Borderlands 4 is what we think is coming out next, then we're done. It's not gonna be like Destiny, because that's an MMO essentially,
Yeah.
and this is this is not. They get one more attempt, and they're done.
No. Okay, let's go back to Albion and see what we need next. Was never able to get into Borderlands. Me neither, but that's mostly just because I didn't play it with anybody.
Also, chat, for those who don't know, 2 days Borderlands the movie comes out, and I've heard it's horrendous.
Oh, really?
Yep. Diablo is my jam. Are they making? They have not confirmed Borderlands, a new Borderlands game, but there are a lot of hints that they are. So we'll see.
Imagine if they reveal that like during the movie.
I mean, there is a red carpet showing tonight, and they invited so many content creators out for it. Those of you who may have been following the looter shooter or like just in general like the Borderlands scene, you'll notice 3 names that went: Jolt's dude, Killer 6, and Moxie. They're all at the event. The only good video game movie in my opinion is Mario and Sonic. Mario is fantastic. Sonic is also fantastic. I know people get mad that Sonic has human characters, but you know what? They did it very well. Some people have called Sonic woke because the main human character is white and the main female
I don't care.
has a black wife. But they never made that about a like that wasn't a big thing. It's like they're just in a relationship together. They're married. That's it. Move on.
Yeah, I don't care about that. They actually worked? No, they did. I mean, like, here's the thing. There's some funny black tropes that you can include in movies that they did, and it made it work. Well, that's
like,
wrong way.
They're the relationship. So I think it's I forget the male human character's name.
Donut Lord.
Like, that's the only thing that comes to my head is Donut Lord. They worked. That relationship did not feel forced. That felt natural. And you know what? Good. Woke is an overused word from the right. It is overused, but I still use it when it is worthy of that.
If you need to use it, I wouldn't just randomly use it.
No. I do think there are some people who overuse it. Grums and Cabrutus are 2 names I know for a fact overuse it.
You don't really like Grums a lot like right now, do ya?
I agree with some things he says, and I don't agree with other things he says. Very specifically, the Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, he's been harping really hard on 14.
Yeah, Sonic 1 was decent. Sonic 2 was worse. It was brought down by the wedding B plot. 45 minutes were dedicated to a crappy bridesmaid clone. I'll admit, yes, I can agree there. One thing, I will be totally honest, and chat might get angry at me for this. Robotnik did not have a good casting. Jim Carrey is not good for the role. I'm not saying he did bad, but there were so many better options.
What's up, homosexuals?
What's up?
How goes life?
Good. I'm trying to find a sealed box so that I can get a material I need to build that crystallization thing.
Got you. Have you guys seen the post about the new Fairly Odd Parents show?
I have seen bits and pieces of it. I have not watched it because I've heard it's weird. I heard that Vicky is still alive technically, though.
Yeah, she is. What do you mean technically? A lot of them are still alive.
Yeah.
It's only been like, I think, 20 years.
Well, I thought that she died because of where she ended up.
What do you mean?
Well, didn't she like die at the end of the series or some shit?
No.
Hmm.
Where'd you get that she died? Where do you think that the Fairly Odd Parents had an actual on-screen death of a character?
I don't know. Listen, that's what I heard.
Here, I just only brought it up because here's like a, for some reason, semi-hot take for some reason. And this goes for the SpongeBob show that was called like Camp Coral, I think. I really like the kind of animation they have going for it.
For the new Fairly
I saw a
Oddparents?
ton of people that kept saying it was like ugly as sin and it looked lazy, and I was like, I don't see it. I think it looks cool. I think it is a really good transition from 2D into 3D animation. And maybe I'm just wrong, but I think it looks good.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Your mother. Anyways, I'm starting.
Okay. Trying to access this thing.
Is it difficult to farm for him?
Oh, fuck. Yes! No, there's a fourth one! Fuck, no! You need to access these precision vaults, and if you don't land it, you fail.
Is that the one you need Enzo for?
Yes. But you don't actually need him. I think he just makes it easier.
Oh, yeah, I did a bad thing yesterday after we finished playing.
What'd you do?
You'll see.
Grumps has gone off the deep end, sure, but I don't think Cabrus has gone off the deep end at all.
Who? Wait, who? I know Grums, but who is the other one?
Cabrutus, the guy who runs
The DEI
detected.
detected.
I don't know, maybe.
I think what gave me that impression, personally,
I had it!
when Dragon Quest III HD 2D was announced, and he went on his tirade of like, oh my god, the trolls don't have lips! How dare you violate the sanctity of Toriyama's art style?
How many are there? No! You lose your items to open them each time you fail. I know, but like how?
He says there are better cats for Eggman, but doesn't say who. I don't follow actors off the top of my head. I just know that.
You know, that's fair.
Jim Carrey is a good fit for the role.
I'm sorry, chat, I'm gonna side with Temp on this one. There's plenty of us that don't know a bunch of actors, but we can be like, yeah, that's not a good choice.
Like, if you guys give me a name and I look it up, I can see what they've been in and I can agree or disagree.
Well, here, let's use somebody that's like more extreme as a good example, right? Chat, if I said that Vin Diesel was not a good choice for Eggman, would you genuinely look me in the face and be like, well, you need to give me other options? Like, you can't just say Vin Diesel's not a good fit. Would
Vin
you
Diesel's a
actually
great
fight
actor
me
for
on
some
that?
things, but in that role, no.
Yeah, like, would you actually fight us on that?
I
I
don't
think
know.
the only reason anyone's gonna fight us on Jim Carrey is because he is a little sillier, and Eggman has a silly reputation, even though I personally don't think that's his character.
You don't turn your back on family? Yes.
Then why would you say he doesn't fit if you don't know? Again,
He's not saying he doesn't know that he doesn't fit. He's saying he doesn't know who else would.
I don't know who. Because I don't memorize Hollywood in my head. That space is reserved for more important things. Because Hollywood's a cesspool.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been Johnny Depp.
Oh, God. God.
No, it shouldn't have.
It's like this, and I'll be honest, and you already even
Depp.
worse when I say this. Jack Black is not good for Bowser, and I wouldn't be surprised if they recasted him.
What's the new thing Jack Black is in?
Borderlands.
Oh yeah, he's Claptrap, and
Uh-huh.
they didn't give a shit about modulating his voice, so it just sounds wrong on every level.
Yeah. That's
Look, Jack
bad.
Black could have done it, but they had to actually modulate his voice. But it's very, very clear they wanted you to know it was Jack Black doing it.
Exactly. And like, I'm not saying Jack Black did a bad job as Bowser, but Bowser is
He doesn't
supposed
fit.
to be this rough and like you hear this rough voice from
Yeah.
him.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, you have the Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi versions of Bowser, who are, great. I love the character. He's comedic relief, and they do a really good job with it. But
Even then, I don't think it would fit Jack Black if it was that version of Bowser.
exactly.
'Cause that one
Maisie, did
still
you
has,
do
like, a
any
bit of a
levels
gruffer side.
in this last area?
I think I did the first one, yeah.
John Goodman as Bowser? Honestly, yes.
Which one's John Goodman again?
He was. Have you seen Roseanne?
Isn't he like Sully?
He is solely in Monsters Inc. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Even better.
know.
Listen to the voice in your head. And then
I
listen
don't
to
know.
Bowser.
Oh, Occo, this is what I did bad.
You bought the yeah, I see what you did there.
Jack Black doesn't have Lizard Daddy Gruff voice. He does,
Oh, did you see what I replaced my
I
my
agree
melee
with
with?
but
No, what'd you do?
Now I can do this. Whee!
Joaquin Phoenix's Eggman. Honestly, and the reason I say Jack Black is I don't think Jack Black is gonna stick around for Mario 2 unless Nintendo gives exactly 0 shits.
But I got the midair grapple, which I have learned is genuinely great.
And the reason I say this, chat, is because of the Tenacious D drama.
Yeah, I think that's why he groveled on his feet. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, absolutely, that's why he groveled on his feet. And
That's a very good example of why you don't get into politics. Granted, I'm not even sure like politics was the problem there.
No, he was
It
wishing.
was just
There's nothing political about saying that you wish or don't wish for somebody to die.
exactly.
yeah. Again, chat, assassination should not be a political issue.
And you should not be praising, like, look, you can praise it in your own time. You can be like, oh, I like or dislike or do whatever, blah, 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 in your own head or with privately with people you know. But publicly, no.
You gotta be very careful.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I forgot that my...
It was his bandmate. Yeah, it was his bandmate, not him. But he never actually said, I don't, like, hold on, wait.
They were on stage together.
They were on stage together when he said it.
Like, there's a somewhat of a difference between, because I know people talk about this a lot, is guilt by association stuff, and you being at the same event with the very person that you are performing with, and when they say some crazy shit, you're just like, okay, yeah, crazy shit.
Yeah, like, it's not guilt by association to stand next to somebody when they say something stupid like that. That's like
Yeah.
Again, I can bring up old shit that I just covered, but like again, that's like some of the big problems that people
for like
talk
how
about.
we've done it on the stream in the past, if Occo or Lumi says some crazy shit, one of us is always like, yeah, no.
Ironically, I made the statement earlier, and I know Occo they were going to tell you. Actually, no, it was chat that were going to tell you. When we were talking about the Proton John Chugga Conroy video that we talked about on the stream, I made the joke of saying, this is like if Occo did something really stupid, like what Emil did, and then you basically went on a tard raid, like Proton John did about Emil. Not exactly the great example, but it's because they're in the same group.
Yeah, Mizu.
Yeah.
So Proton John decided to go on a 8-minute rant about how upset he is that people keep asking him why Emil is not in his chat.
Or in his streams, like, period. Exactly.
Or in his streams, yeah. And he's like, bro, you don't do that. Don't do that. It makes you sound super duper upset that you're not that like they're not coming to see you.
And he ranted for 8.5 minutes about this.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't do that.
Speaking of movies, actually, and Nintendo, we should probably be hearing about Zelda casting anytime now.
Oh, I'm super worried about that.
I am too. I absolutely am too.
Oh, I gotta talk
Brie
to
Larson as Zelda.
Fuck that
God.
shit.
Ah,
그나저나 벌거스 우선 래픽이
Hello, Viesa.
생존 대장 씨
okay. People say Link speaking is a bad thing. Link did speak before. So long as he's given a good role and, you know, proper lines, it's fine.
I think he's better off not speaking.
He is better off not speaking. But saying, oh, it's gonna suck because he speaks? No. No, I disagree with that.
I think there's a possibility they fuck it up really hard.
A lot
Yeah.
of people are saying Tom Holland for Link. No.
Gosh
Nah.
damn, I hope not.
Tom Holland's a decent actor, not that role.
Look, I like the idea that Link is somebody a bit twinkier, but You need that,
course
but
you
you
would.
also need him to be a very like stoic hero kind of character. You can't have somebody that's like a kid.
Link spoke in the manga. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. I've actually heard the Twilight Princess manga is phenomenal, and I want to read it one day.
Excuse me, princess.
Tom Holland is actually a good actor. He's a very good actor, but Tom Holland is not good for every role, and I don't believe he'd be good for the role of Link.
It's like when
I
you
could be
tried to
wrong,
put
but-
Robert Downey Jr. and everything. It's just like, bro.
Do you want a wild take?
Yeah.
Do you know the main character of the movie version of Scott Pilgrim? What's his name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I forget his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so he's basically our generation's Tom Holland.
Yes.
100%. I'm gonna like just die on that hill. He is just Tom Holland from our generation.
I saw one of you say Samuel Jackson is Ganondorf. That'd be funny, but
I don't think it works.
No, I don't think
so.
it works either.
I think it'd be really funny, and here's would not surprise me at all, is if they did cast Tom Holland as Link, and Robert Downey Jr. as Ganondorf.
That would suck so bad, though.
Samuel L. Jackson is allowed to be Ganondorf as long as he drops one N-bomb in the movie. That's my stipulation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he's
that'd be really
green. I mean, I see what you're saying.
Oh my God, that makes it even better, because they're painting a black guy green!
Well, I mean, to be fair, it depends on the lore, because a lot of times Ganon is more of a Middle Eastern Arabian
Middle
look.
Eastern or darker
Yeah.
skin tone. Yeah.
You can get away with making him black.
You're good.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But they'd probably make him more orange.
Yeah. Honestly, chat.
They
when it
give him
comes to
Donald Trump
Zelda,
skin.
Oh my
expect
gosh,
it to be
Donald Trump is
very-
Ganon.
Expect the Zelda movie to be very... To use Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom as inspiration, and not classic.
So, as somebody who doesn't keep up with politics at all, why did Donald Trump go on a live stream with Aiden Ross?
For the memes.
But why though?
For the listen, he's trying to get more in the public eye. That's why he's doing it.
But
I
Aiden
don't-
Ross?
I know. Here's the thing. I think Aiden Ross was
Get
funny.
stream with Wendigoon.
Here's the problem. Aiden Ross tried. Do you remember when he fake interviewed King Jong-un? I talked about this yesterday. He fake
Yes.
interviewed King Jong-un, and I think that's why he's already got a reputation for it.
I mean, maybe.
But
At
like,
least he wasn't on a stream with Hassan Piker.
dude, did you? I need to send you the clip. But Hassan was like flipping his shit, saying,
Because
"Oh
he's
my
mad that he didn't get the interview.
Yeah, he's mad that Kamala didn't ask him." By the way, Kamala announced her VP,
Which is?
the Minnesota
The
governor.
governor of Mississippi. Or
Mississippi.
Minnesota.
It's Minnesota.
So one of the states that doesn't matter.
Yes, he's the one that let the riots happen in Minnesota.
Johnny on Bosch is Link? No, Johnny on Bosch is too old for Link.
I don't know where it wants me to go because it's trying to tell me to go to the whatchamacallit.
Munitions loading dock.
No, the thing that's over there, the void mission.
Oh no, don't do that. We're supposed to kill shit here. Start
Yeah, for
killing-
some reason it's telling me the target is the void mission itself, and I'm like, what is? It's done this a
don't do
couple
this to
times with a
that.
couple missions.
Yeah, don't listen to that. Just kill shit around us, and you'll join the mission.
Oh no, I started the mission. I'm already in it, no matter what.
perfect. Easy election for Trump? Don't be so sure. It's one of those things where people are like, "Oh, it's an easy win."
I mean,
Nothing is ever an easy win.
no, it's not.
No.
On paper, it is because he's a martyr. But who knows what's gonna happen?
That said,
Hydrate and stretch. Okay.
my official position is I have no position in the election,
Yep.
so don't cancel me.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm not gonna tell people who I'm voting for. It's
Trump
just like
actually
finances.
invited Kamala to debate, and Kamala wimped out.
Yeah, that's right. Kamala's like, just like the Arizona governor. She's like hiding from him.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's what's really bad. Is if she goes on no debates between now and election time, and she still wins, I'm sorry, and you could all look at me really bad. That's fishy. Because she's
I think
given
no
nothing
matter
to
what,
go
at
off
this
of.
point, if she wins, people are gonna think it's fishy. Because it's so late in the game.
Yeah.
She's done like
Nothing.
No debates, no interviews. Nobody even really understands what her position is, other than she was Biden's VP.
That, and she likes to arrest black people for weed charges.
Oh, and she was made the she was basically put in the border czar, is what I've heard. And she keeps saying that she wasn't, but because she was made that by Biden. By the way, she was only been to the border once in his entire term.
It also doesn't help that in official polling, Trump is so ridiculously far ahead of her.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's a single person that could trust any other outcome. Because it's not like a little amount either. He's literally like at 70, 80 something percent. Ridiculous.
Really?
Oh, you know, it's a ridiculously large lead.
I feel like people are trying to lie to people now when it comes to shit like that. Devour keeps hurting me. I'm sorry.
They might be.
He's still up in Vegas. Just imagine, like, he... This is one of the memes that people keep saying. It's like, imagine if he
Oh, it's fucking
clean
this one.
sweeps. Imagine if he clean sweeps the entire country, and it's just like, bro, that's not gonna fucking happen. Alright? But I'm telling you right now, if somehow he claims California, it's not a question. He's won.
No. No. California is one of the ones that he lost. If he claims California, no.
What, Trump?
Yeah.
What do you mean if he claims that he lost?
No, I'm not saying he lost. I'm saying it's not a question.
Yeah, he's saying if he wins California, the election is a shoo-in.
No, yeah. Because it's 50 votes. No one has clean sweep since Reagan? No. But, like, I think this time... And I'm not gonna be political here, chat, 'cause again, I have friends on
You're
both
already
sides.
deeply political. A little late.
I'm 90% sure I mentioned this before. I have a friend in VR chat who is also autistic who predicted all this Biden dropping out and come on. I think a lot of people predicted this. It's not even a question.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, here's the thing, chat. I never was gonna, like... I gave my predictions, but I thought no fucking way that they would do that, because it would look so bad for the incumbent president to just decide that he was gonna leave, that there's absolutely no way that they would be that stupid. But guess what? They were that stupid.
Chat, I'll admit, I was one of the people who thought he wasn't gonna make it out of his first presidency. His first term.
And technically he didn't. Because
No,
he's
I
not
mean, like,
ruling right now.
Alive. But... Because, like, if you look, he's old as
Tim
dust.
thought he was gonna die of old age.
Yeah.
Occo, you defended the racist, xenophobic, transphobic fox woman? You're right, I did. I guess I should just come out of the closet right now.
And you always tell people you're Mormon.
I'll be honest with you, people don't know there's a lot of left-leaning Mormons. I met a lot of them when I was serving my mission. I met so many Mormons that told me they were voting for, not Biden, for Hillary.
Kamala? Hillary. Oh, right. Because that was,
I was serving, yeah. I remember the night I went to bed on the election, and I was on my mission, and people told me that if Hillary won, that we would be in World War III. And I was like, well, damn, I hope she doesn't win then.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but...
Like, they legitimately made it sound that serious. Like, oh, damn, I hope that doesn't happen then.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead.
It's like, I don't want there to be World War III. Ow.
Why is he restoring so quick?
Occo, ever since Fallout New Vegas, being a badass Mormon is cool. This is true. But I'm not, like, Mormon or badass anymore. I will, read parts of the Book of Mormon to you, though, because some of them are pretty cool. I still like it. It's a good story. I just don't know if I believe it, that it was real anymore.
Was Mormon Joseph Smith?
Yes.
So he's the one that South Park made fun of.
Yes.
Oh.
He's also,
Dum 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 dum.
he was also, according to some people, a predator, so... and if that's true, I definitely feel weird about that.
You disavow?
I definitely disavow if that's the case.
To be fair, that accusation comes up a lot of the time when there's very little proof of it. Like, that was an accusation in Waco, and basically everybody involved has said it was a lie that the government came up with to justify it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never seen, like, any hard proof that it was true or not.
Devour keeps bullying me, I'm sorry. If you don't clear it when I get to another night, I can help you out with it.
Is that the last one?
No, Devour is like the mid boss.
Oh.
Alright, let's talk to Guide.
Oh, am I caught up with you now?
No, we've been caught up ever since this, the second mission.
Oh, fair. Do you want me to go ahead and start the first one, or do you want me to wait?
Wait until I'm done with the guide. I really just don't care what what she's saying.
So I've been skipping. I'm not even gonna lie.
Totally fine. The Hangman is the last boss before hard mode. Yes, there's a reason why we have static together. It's gonna stop.
I am ready for hard mode, so we can start getting level 100 gear.
Why is this free to play? This game because they can be.
Oh, I saw a video that was complaining about the original dying system that first Descendant had, which I kind of agree with, because it's the same dying system the other Nexon games have, and I don't like it personally.
Where it penalizes you for getting XP after you die?
No, dying, D-Y-E.
Oh, dying closed. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I hope they change that because
They did change that.
Yeah, they did.
But I'd commented on it, and I was like, look, they changed it, so it's kind of a whatever issue. And there was a bunch of people in the comments that were like, well, the problem is they tried doing it at all. And I was like, well, actually, no, this is kind of standard for Korean MMOs. Like, it's actually a very common die system. And even to a degree, Final Fantasy has, like, the paid dies, the metallics. I'm not saying it's a good system or that I like it, but it is a free-to-play game.
And it makes sense why it exists.
Yeah, and then people were being like, well, even Destiny has it better. And I was like, yeah, but Destiny is not free-to-play. It's quote-unquote free-to-play.
30% chance to die when dying. God just make more money than subscription games, surprisingly. Yeah. There's a reason why I don't play gacha games. I can't resist.
Oh, did you see they're trying to put on more restrictions to multiplayer games? That basically say a company cannot stop service for an online game?
Yeah,
I did hear that, yeah. That was something I wanted to react to.
really
I forgot about that.
That's never gonna go through.
No.
They could do it in a way that would go through, which is the preservation route. If a company stops doing it, live servers or fan servers should be allowed.
Yeah, which I agree
Or
with.
they could require an end-of-life patch, which is what Mega Man X Dive did. Where they basically turned it into a single-player game.
Like peer-to-peer patch?
The way they're trying to
that.
word it now is never going to go through. Especially for free-to-play games.
Oh, no, no. X-Dive? I've never played X-Dive. I just knew...
It's more like traditional old Mega Man.
I just knew a very autistic friend used to really love Mega Man, and so they kind of turned me off to liking Mega Man for that reason. Chat,
There's no way you could complain about somebody being too autistic about a game.
yes, I can. Here's the thing. Nobody dislikes autistic people more than other autistic people, alright? Just saying. We are our own worst enemies.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Hey, season level up.
How could you?
I really need to get my battle pass level up
Occo, how
though.
could you? I'm sorry. It's just when there's certain times when like I play games or I try to enjoy something and somebody makes it annoying and I'm like, I really don't like this anymore.
No, I agree. I can agree with this. So I had a friend. I know I've mentioned to you this friend before by name privately, but I made the mention of saying that they tried to get me to watch an anime so much. I forget the name of it. It was like a spiritual sequel to Sword Art Online. It was like the fat kid and had like he's trying to get women, but it's through VR or whatever. I don't know. He
That
wanted me to watch.
defines way too many
It
things.
does.
I know. Hold on. Let me see. Excel World. Thank you. Chat got it. They tried getting me to watch Excel
Or Sword Art Online.
to a unholy degree, to the point that I got so sick of them talking about it that I told them I was never gonna watch it.
And to this day, he has
Because-
never watched Excel World.
No, I haven't. Like,
I
recommend something, but don't jam it down someone's throat.
unless they're into that kind of thing.
Oh.
This is true. Same for me with
As
One
a
Piece.
side note, I genuinely hate how Volby's Q works.
Oh, the gun one?
No, the little orb that she throws out,
Uh,
because it just kind of bounces wherever.
well, she has a mod that changed that into a rectangular line instead.
Yeah, but the bounce one does more damage, because the further it goes, the higher the damage ramps up,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is why they let it be so inconsistent.
Isn't Excel World the original self-insert work for the creator? Of
Yes.
Sao? That'd be
Yes.
funny.
No, it is.
It's his other project. Which is technically better than Sword Art Online by the very nature of the fact that there isn't a Kirito constantly.
Yep.
Cube, thank you for the sub. I do not make wishes, I only take deals with the devil. XL Saga is older than most of of this chat.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Excel series is way older than Sword Art Online.
Yeah, it's older than Chris Chan. Mhm. I love JoJo, but don't shove it on anyone. Yes.
Well, it's because it's gay and you don't want people to know you're gay. I love this rocket launcher.
Which one?
The one that's got like the shiny front to it.
Is it from the Oh, okay, so it's new. We're from this area, I think.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I've been told
It's
that
not my favorite though.
I've been told that rocket launchers are just like really good raw damage.
They are.
First off, no. Secondly, kindly love yourself right now. I never got into Sal, but I enjoyed playing Fatal Bullet. Because Descendant makes any entertainment better. Can you rocket jump with an RPG? No.
That'd be funny. Where is this exactly?
걱정하지 마. 그쪽 특강을 잘 부탁해.
Behind the building?
역비열 시설을 찾으면
Oh, I see.
한 방에
It's down here.
들어가자고.
I just don't want to play as Kirito. No, that's fair.
Have I ever told you my personal issue with the Sword Art Online Gun Gale online game? Because I have it.
I have
So like the
not-
game is actually really fun, genuinely. It's very unique for what it is. The problem is because you make your own character, right?
Yeah.
And you even make your own like female allies, but they still include like Sword Art Online lore. So at parts of the game, Kirito shows up, and all the girls have like main character syndrome for you until Kirito shows up. Then they're like, "Oh my god, like you're hot, but Kirito's so much hotter. You're good, but Kirito's so much better." Like every time, and it's like, why? Who do you think wants this? Like, you give us an option to make a self-insert, and then you still self-insert Kirito.
NTR fic. Get cucked.
It's so fucking annoying.
함선에 탑재된 설비를 여기로 옮긴 이유를 알 것 같아요.
냉각에 아주 유리할 거예요.
Creator self-insert's gonna rule the day.
유리한 부분도 있어요.
Which is why it's funny in the new Sword Art Online, he
생각하면
it's like a female character, I think,
환경을 유지하고
and it's not even related to Kirito.
That's good.
이곳은 한번 녹았다가 다시
Okay.
You also have like super Sword Art Online fans who refuse to accept that Kirito is a self-insert, despite the fact the guy that made it has specifically said on record in interviews that he is a self-insert.
Yeah.
And not
Like
a
and
like
subscribe, yes.
other self-inserts, like a self-insert for the average person. He is specifically a self-insert for the writer.
Yeah. Really quickly, chat. Like and subscribe to the stream. There's 30 likes here. Can we get to like 50? Maybe? I don't know. If you haven't yet, consider liking the stream. It actually pushes pussies. It actually pushes the stream out further into the algorithm. So if you could get me to like 45 likes, I would deeply appreciate it. I remember when people used to do that on stream. They would be like, "Could you get this?" Or not stream, but like on
이 정도 보안을 해제하는 건 그렇게 어려운
YouTube.
on YouTube, yeah.
They still do that.
이 보안이 바깥에서만 제어할 수 있도록
Yes, like the stream chat.
마치
I don't see a like button. Well, you're on Twitch.
벌써 집에가 너무 비슷한 거를 했었나? 뭐가 이상하고.
So I will play until we beat the last area, and we'll give a couple tries at the final boss, and then I gotta go to bed.
접근했어요.
That's fair.
뭐가 됐든 정보를 찾아볼게요.
Now, so
Oh,
oh, go ahead.
that's your stream, Yuko.
I was just gonna say after we do this, by the way, well, we can start farming for materials for shit now.
Yeah. Well, we also need to get our level 100 gear.
Mm-hmm. My only regret is that I can only do both once.
We should also probably slowly work our way up to Mastery 20.
Mm-hmm.
계승자, 저건
I
Since Mastery 20 is where your mod capacity caps out.
계승자.
Oh, does
이
it?
설비는
Yeah, so at Mastery 20 you hit 50 for weapons and 50 for Descendants, and it doesn't go up any higher after that.
대체 무슨 일이?
그럼 이제 방법이 없는 건가?
잠깐, 이 시설 데이터베이스에
Don't do false advertising.
확인해 볼게요.
Don't forget about the girl who sued over Toyota.
What about Toyota?
No,
Oh.
Toy Yoda.
Oh,
Heh.
The world is this wonderful human being just came in and destroyed Devour for me. That's nice of them. I turned 23 in 8 minutes. Congratulations.
Congrats. Happy birthday.
I'm
Tano,
glad.
no one's gonna win a new car. I promise you that.
I'm glad that you could.
I mean, if Toyota wants to sponsor us, somebody might win a new car.
Very true. I like Toyota. My favorite brand of car.
I prefer Ford, but
Ford
oh,
is,
I like Isuzu.
Ford is more heavy duty.
Yeah, but Ford has Mustangs.
I mean, fair. I like Toyota because the cars literally just go forever.
So do Fords.
I feel like Toyota has more reliability, but you know, I could be wrong.
Built Ford tough, lady.
F-250. Charger, baby. I used to want a Charger.
Oh, it's gonna teleport me. That's fair. I was cleaning some inventory.
I
Sorry,
really,
I
really don't
saw
care
the term
about Charger.
SUV, and it brought to mind something my mother used to say. So one of her favorite shows was Law & Order SVU. But there were times when she'd call it Law & Order SUV, and me and my father would be like, yes, Law & Order Grand Theft Auto.
그래서 에너지 흔적이 약했던 거죠.
Just buy a Honda from the 90s.
문광로라서
I will never get over the fact that they jumped the shark with that show and did the whole Gamergate thing.
거예요.
Oh, that show was awful forever. But also, I was never a fan of watching the R word and the M word at for pleasure.
You just say non-con as well.
传送신호가 연결된 곳을 찾아볼게요.
Non-con I feel like works.
See, though, like, they were already a little bit over the top, but the Gamergate thing is definitely jumping the shark. Like,
I thought the trans episode they did was funny.
go home, gamer, go. And they're like an ISIS-level terrorist organization.
Like, if you wanted a good cop show, Psych and Monk are both good, at least in their early days.
I would say the Psych ended on a good note.
And Criminal Minds in their early days. Criminal Minds in the early days was really good.
I'm gonna say something cringe. I liked Bones.
The episode where they didn't want to solve the crime of a conservative victim. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was an episode where there was a crime involving a victim, and the victim was conservative, and they just didn't want to solve it.
That's fucked.
Why are we fighting a cabal right now?
I like
Cabal
your
again?
calls. I like how we're definitely just playing Destiny, but in my opinion better because it's got hot women.
Yeah. Ow. Literally cabal? Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
People are very mad that people don't like Destiny, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's funny because people are complaining about Destiny until somebody who like really doesn't like it shows up, and then all of a sudden it's Destiny's actually a really good game, and you shouldn't say that about it.
Oh, look, I'll say, as a game, gameplay-wise, Destiny's great, but shit on them.
Did you see Bive's video today, Tim?
So I have a lot of videos on my backlog for today,
I know.
and that is on my list.
So you're saying
And-
no?
I have not watched it yet, no.
He sounded very, like, pessimistic about the future.
I don't blame him. He's built his entire career off of Destiny, and now Destiny's going in the fucking toilet.
He basically came
Down
out and
the
said,
drain.
he basically came out and said, I'll be your Lord Daddy for anything I want to be.
Yeah, oh yeah, no. I don't blame him if he ends up dipping out of Destiny. I don't.
I don't think he's gonna dip. I think he's just gonna be...
No, he has to start creating other content.
Ow.
By the way, rip_Monopoly Man, thank you for the follow.
So, that is on my list. I'm gonna be watching it today. I have a bunch of videos to watch. And I was gonna watch them, and Occo said, hey, I want you in stream in 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh.
We'll go watch it now!
No,
Oh.
I'm here. I'm having fun.
I got up and was immediately pushed down.
Destiny takes place in New York. That says it all. Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
No, I hate Law & Order. So, for those of you, I despise Law & Order. And I would be cheering if it got canceled. Because my mother would have Law & Order on 24/7.
Yeah, and
She
Temp
did
lived
that
right next door, so...
Years, over 20 years, she'd replay through every season, every episode for 20 plus years, every day. I fucking despise
You know,
that show.
I don't know if you
So when
noticed, there is, like,
anything new came on,
area
like
this way.
Psych, Criminal Minds. She watched Once Upon a Time a couple times. That Anna Green Gables, like stuff like that. I would cheer, cause it's something new. It's something different.
That's rough. I like Gambit, and that was about it. I'm sorry.
I got one of
How do you
Volby's
stay sane?
augments.
Can I recommend to you video games? Video games are why I'm sane. I'm sorry.
Aka, next time we have a lot of time, would you like to farm for Ultimate Volby?
Sure.
Oh, and by the way, she had the volume up so loud that you could hear, like, if I'm walking down the road and she has a window open, or she had a window open because she's passed away,
서둘러야 해.
I'd hear it down the road. That's how loud it was. I went to bed every night hearing that. Occo can attest to this. Occo visited twice.
I
Guess
feel
what
like
happened
she-
both times?
I feel like she turned it down specifically for me.
용케 새로운 시설의 존재를 찾아냈어. 역배열 용광로라.
Could hear the donk donk from outside. Absolutely, you could.
사무에서도 지역
I could hear it down at the store.
고 여론체를 발견했었다. 그곳이라면 용광로와 관련된 단서가 있지 않을까?
Sorry, I have pent up anger and rage. And I'm just kind of letting it out.
이제 전황을 뒤집을 방법은 철의 심장을
I lie, I live. Congratulations.
카렐이 지치기 전에
Congratulations
Sorry,
for
Chad, I
living.
needed to rant. And unlike the Proton John rant, this one makes sense and it's funny.
I went to bed afraid of the dun dun sound playing.
Yeah.
Chad, you want
Sure.
to know something funny? That was my mom's ringtone for a while.
Oh my god, I hate that. Here's what's even better, chat. You want to make this even better? If I ever put music on my phone, it didn't matter if she was listening to Law & Order. She would come into my room, grab my phone, turn off the music, and say, "You're not allowed to listen to music while you're sleeping. You're not allowed to watch anything on TV while you're sleeping." Meanwhile, I can hear Law & Order like it's in front of me, like I'm actively watching it. I could listen to nothing else but that, and I wasn't allowed to drown it out.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. My father had to be like, "Stop."
Isn't it kind of wild just how much more stats legendary like external components have than purple ones?
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
Because I had like a legendary item that was like level 50 that had almost twice as many stats as the higher level one.
Y'all good? I'm playing
Y'all
Minecraft.
I'm
I'm here
playing
getting
Minecraft and
angry.
here y'all get angry about going to the store?
It's just
If you were
town.
here for the whole conversation, it makes sense.
You ready to move to the next one, Occo?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure before I took you away.
I'm good.
Kind of. And don't get me wrong, chat. I love my mother. Oh my god, I loved her. She was one of the best human beings I've ever met. But,
How we doing? We're doing.
hang out.
We are
I'm
doing.
so excited to hit level 100 and then to bring my legendaries up to level 100.
Me too.
My exotics.
I'm done ranting.
I'm never done ranting. I hate everyone.
You hate me
The
specifically.
universe is cruel and unfair. I think I'm at the first one.
Alright, I'll be there in a moment.
I fell.
작별 시간이군.
I have to talk to
I'm-
Ajax first.
전원.
I'm late, so what's the abridged version of Chugga? Proton John ranted. That's about it.
I see.
여전히 가까이에서 원점 분별이 힘든 상태예요.
So from that last one, I got supply moisturizer. I don't get the MP reduction if I stand on water, but I do get firearm critical hit rate, skill critical hit rate, skill duration, and firearm attribute trigger rate.
Mm-hmm.
부탁하겠다.
So that sounds good.
계승자
The problem is it costs 14.
Yes, but as you level it up, it costs less.
Okay, so with those ones, it goes down.
Yes. Those are
'Cause I was
actually
about
the
to say,
really
like, going up.
expensive.
Yeah,
Really, really
Because I was
expensive.
going to be like, going up to like 20, 23 is going to be a lot.
No, yeah, they go down. In fact, that's the big thing that's going to eat your endo. Because it costs like a couple 100,000 endo to max those out.
Oh my god, Randy, why?
I mean, the gold ones cost about that too. I'll have to check when I get back, because my gold one was also very expensive.
Oh my god. So chat, you all know how we were talking Borderlands earlier, and we mentioned Randy Pitchford and his like magic trick bullshit. Oh my god.
You mean where he had videos of underage girls squirting?
No. So I'm gonna send this to
Oh.
Occo in case Occo wants to show this on stream. This is
I don't
Randy
want to show that on
Pitchford.
screen.
Not that. What I sent
Sam,
you.
why would you send me that?
Like everyone else is dressed perfectly fine, and then there's
here,
Randy
chat.
Pitchford.
Let me just look. Oh my gosh, Sam, why would you show this to me? This is disgusting. Chat, I might have to call the police.
Oh no!
Occo, do you know the story behind that?
Behind what?
The underage girls thing?
I do not.
So I don't know to this day how he got away with this, but he left a work USB at like a Starbucks. So the first thing that happened was he started getting like sued by his company because the work USB had a lot of very private, very important documents on it.
Yeah.
So, but then people like started looking through the USB because obviously it has to be handed over to the police in order to like confirm stuff. And the other stuff they found on it was a bunch of videos of underage girls squirting, like in the sexual way.
Chat, I put it in the Discord if you want to see what I sent Occo. It is appropriate, but just letting you know it's appropriate. But what he's wearing, the hell, it's so magician-like.
And his excuse to the police that for some reason apparently worked because he never got in trouble was that he thought that it was a magic trick, which is why he saved all of those videos.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this man is obsessed with magic.
I don't think that was an obsession with magic. I think that was an excuse, and the fact that he's obsessed with magic helped it.
Yeah. Also, I love how in the picture, it looks like Jamie Lee Curtis went full Karen, by the way.
She did. She has a trans daughter. What do you mean?
No, I know, but in that image specifically, she looks like she went full Karen.
But yeah, Randy Pitchford is fucked.
Yeah, he is. He's one of the many CEOs that people have demanded step down.
How the hell do you claim that underage girls is a magic trick?
And get away with it.
That's
He looks
California.
like a B-list Vegas show magician. Yes, he does. And that's how he looks tonight in LA.
Randy Pitchford is a glowy? That's a possibility.
That's also possibly true. He's an informant. That's what he's doing with all your conversations on Borderlands chat. He's getting them to the feds.
Damn. He looks deranged? Yeah. All of Hollywood is deranged. What do you mean?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading from the Discord, and this is great.
Good job, Occo.
Tapeworm says he looks like a B-list Vegas show magician, and the clip said that's an insult to B-list magicians.
It is.
It is. It's true.
Because they can actually
but
do
damn.
magic.
He's not wrong.
Not wrong at all. Funny though. The only magic trick you can pull off is making your favorite and beloved series disappear.
Damn, he's pretty good at that one.
I've come around to the idea that Borderlands was never all that good.
I might disagree, but I understand. Because it's definitely not for everyone.
I think it has funny moments, but at the end of the day, it's really not that good overall. I think it really took off because it was kind of one of the only games of its kind at the time.
Yes. Very much like Destiny.
Because I've gone back, which I understand obviously it's going to be rough around the edges because it was the first one. But it's definitely one of those things that, like, yeah, I can see why I enjoyed this as a kid. I can't see why adults enjoyed this.
Well, I mean,
Basically,
okay,
the first looter.
It
Yeah.
kind of gives you, like, first-person shooter Diablo vibes. And I can absolutely see the appeal behind that.
I mean, story-wise, like I can see why I, as a kid, thought Nine Toes, he also has 3 balls, was the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
As an adult, nobody, that's not funny.
No, yeah, I agree.
번째 상태로 만들기 충분해요. 이것이
No, again, I'll play Borderlands 4 when it comes out, and if it's shit, I'm done.
안내자. 그럼 우리도 이곳에서 역비열 작업을 할 수 있나?
Also, after you go offline, I'm probably gonna do some of those wave defense missions to level up fast.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
아마도
Oh, you level up so quick doing those.
Yeah.
이곳과 물리적으로 연결되어 있을 테니 제어 단말기에서 정보를 찾아볼게요.
Sorry, chat. Like, for some reason, I just like had a wave of tire, and I'm trying not to let it hit me because I would like to finish this damn thing tonight.
Yeah.
As soon as we
Well, because
finish all
then
the
once
missions.
we're level 100, I think we're gonna have an easier time of it.
Yeah. Once we finish the final mission here, and then we'll do a few attempts of the hanged man, then we will be done.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the hard mode areas are a bit more populated, honestly.
Me too.
Because I think what it's gonna be is the low level areas are going to be very populated, and the high level areas are going to be very populated.
That would be nice.
Because you'll have a bunch of new people trying it out, and then you'll have a bunch of people that really liked it that got all the way to the end. Kind of deal.
Yeah.
I think it's normally in the middle where it's harder to find people. And they could fix that by having a, what you call it, like just matchmaking for these regular missions here.
Right.
Instead of having to physically be in the same instance as other people. Especially when they only allow so many people in an instance. Like, I'm pretty sure they only let 4 people in an instance.
이 정도는 부족해요, 계승자.
I guess possible. Tactical swimsuit, that is what Mizu is wearing.
And it's a good fucking swimsuit. Although, I do wish it was a one piece like VS's. I prefer one pieces, chat.
Mizu has his one piece
One
right
pieces
here.
are very good.
I think it depends on the girl.
It does.
아직 비정.
Oh,
I mean, obviously, if you're fat ass, nothing's gonna look good on you.
Maybe next year I'll get art of Hikari with a swimsuit on. I was talking about doing it this year, but that didn't happen.
speaking of art, chat. It won't be revealed, obviously, till you hit 10,000, but Ari has been given the commands to do wedding outfit Occo. So, once I hit 10,000,
What's your favorite one piece or two piece? It really depends. It depends on the girl.
it does. Occo would look good in a two-piece.
One piece is always better.
She would also look good in a one-piece. Occo would also look good with no piece.
She looks good in all pieces.
유지할 수 있도록 시스템
Look,
she-
the only
she-
body type one piece or two pieces would have a better look on would be girls with very big titties. But I've seen girls with very big titties in one pieces, and it is way better.
적들이 이 설비를 물리적으로 파괴한다면 내 시스템 장악이 쓸모 없어질 거예요. 벌거스 병력을 모두 제거해.
Lol, you can see a little bit in that area down there.
Sorry, chat, but one pieces will always be the superior choice of swimsuit for women.
At least when I tell my mother I'm married, it's not technically a lie. I mean, I'm not gonna go like get a marriage certificate or anything because I don't think a court will recognize this. But like, we'll just like be it. We'll do something silly. A two-piece is just legal underwear.
Pretty much.
Gonna call it. Gotta get up early. Alright. Trust me, Chad, I get it. If you have to go to bed now, I get it. I should be going to bed soon, too.
But we have games, chat.
I'm gonna laugh if the One Piece in One Piece is just in a One Piece.
이곳이 파괴됐다면 역배열을
That'd be funny.
있을 거예요.
I hate
The
it.
One Piece swimsuit.
I hate it.
Oda,
Chad.
what's this? It's a One Piece. I looked it up online.
이거
Can you believe it? They're actually a thing. I didn't know they were.
Descendant. 드디어 역배열
Mom
funny,
sounds
actually.
tired.
그 설비는 요새 본
Where is this? Oh, it just wanted us to go back to the guide. I'm dumb.
거신 자네가 그곳으로
How did you die? What?
하지만 적들은 이미 본부로 향하는 곳에
I died?
방어선을
No,
구축했어.
Clem did.
안내자, 우린 괜찮다. 해낼 수 없더라도 해내야 하는 상황이다. 저는
Okay.
새 방어선 공격 거점으로 합류 바란다.
There's like 3, 4 missions in here.
작전을 준비한다.
We will see.
The only thing the Two Piece has over One Piece is tan lines.
Yes.
Yeah.
A One Piece with 2-piece tan lines. We've got 3.
I don't think
And
I
then
hope to get
obviously the
tanned.
final
I
intercept.
am tan though. Like literally my whole thing is being tanned. Tan lines are creepy, IRL. What do you mean? They're amazing. Oh shit, I have to talk to this person.
They are.
Ban that person.
Occo can only get so chocolate. I have gotten chocolate because I am tanned. Occo is crispy.
So it was in a tanning machine for like 5 minutes too long.
I shall follow the dripping from Volby's pussy.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Lovers underscore lock, thank you for the 2 gift subs.
Oh.
I deeply appreciate it.
I don't know how I feel about that statement.
You're
Occo.
welcome.
Ugh.
Volby's just a very wet girl.
Do I have permission to time them out? No.
No.
Don't time
No.
them out.
People are allowed to have their opinions.
Just some people's opinions are wrong.
VTubers don't like chocolate if you saw the digital blackface thing today. There was blackface and VTubers again?
No, somebody asked if it was okay to have a model that wasn't your skin color, and a bunch of people were like, actually, that's digital blackface. But they also had a bunch of people that were being sensible and being like, yeah, no, there shouldn't be an issue with that.
There's no issue. If you
That's
have...
what I sent to them. I normally
Chat.
try and stay away from this issue completely because they're very report happy. But I just told them like, look, as long as you're not pretending to be black, like in a stereotypical black way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, chat, listen, here's the thing.
데이터 입수를 확인했어요.
You can be whatever you want. Just don't be like stupid and racist, alright? I'm a Gyaru. That's like tanned. Like my biggest crime is the fact that I just don't have the tan lines very visible. But like, I'm
It
not.
was really funny though, because somebody brought up Alara. In the replies to it, they said there's an elf VTuber who had a black toggle who got it hit for digital blackface, so you shouldn't be doing it.
I still don't think she. Well, I still am trying to like figure out which one of the pictures that we found of her are actually real. Cause I'm pretty sure that like one of the toggles that people were trying to share of hers weren't real, and I'm like, okay, listen, I don't think she should be hit for this. I don't think it matters.
Mizuki Yaru phase when?
I actually wanted my model to be darker originally, but it just never happened. One day, if people want it, I will get a tanned version of Shota Mizu. But Shota Mizu has to come first.
It's not even that hard to do.
And I'll just get the artist to do a quick toggle for it.
What did the machine spirits whisper do today? They might have killed my game. Yep, they killed my game.
We can run this mission again. Or if you get back in before we finish it, I think you can just rejoin. No, you can't, because we have to go back to Albion, I think.
Is this where Occo's done for the night?
No!
No. Here, I'm gonna try and invite you.
I have to get in.
So let me know
first.
when you're back in.
Oh, Occo. Did you see that Monolith Soft is working on a new RPG?
Cool.
Yeah. It's great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited.
I'm gonna curse temp size.
Oh, with what?
Occo, get back online.
I'm getting there. The game has crashed. Go to the last map you played, yes. Connection to server failed. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
I saw the Octopus and I knew you were based. That be me, yes. We are based.
Octocourse.
We are based course lovers here, chat. So the person who made Octocourse, I would like them to do MizuhanaOshibe and LuminousCove eventually, because it would be cute. Just like seeing a little course with a mermaid tail.
Flop, flop. Oh my god. Mermaid course is just Magikarp.
Okay, Mizu, try to invite me.
Guys, LuminousCove is Magikarp.
That would be
Confirmed.
adorable.
You've been invited.
Session with party leader is full. Do not the
Aw.
Octopus. Yes, do not the Octopus. Oh,
Okay, I think we gotta finish and then go back to Albion.
You can abandon the mission too if you want.
And then we'll just redo it.
Up to you.
Oh no, we're obviously gonna bring you along.
Akorshola. Sorry, Chad. I'm just like. Yes, I'm tired, but I would like to finish this tonight.
Feel that I finished the game tonight.
See, I
I'm
gotta
watching
beat
the
town.
credits for it right now.
Hardy har har.
I, for one, welcome our AI localizer overlords.
Yeah, the AI localizers will probably do a better job than the bastards that try to ruin our shit.
Well, people were like retweeting it, making fun of them because they were showing how like there's so much more than like what we even know that's completely fucked.
Mhm.
New invite.
But here's the
Oh.
thing, chat.
We lost
They wouldn't
one.
have to do this at all if the localizers we have weren't pieces of shit.
Yeah, I would.
Oh no, there they are.
I'd be right against AI if these people didn't suck. They all suck, and you can blame Kick Vic for that. So they definitely accelerated it.
That accelerated it, yeah. Chat, you'll never see a Hikari Korsh.
A Mizu
Never gonna
Korsh would
happen.
be a Korsh Piran with a sailor outfit and a hat. Yes. That
I
would
would
be
like a
cute.
Mizu Korsh.
I'm not a popular streamer, so Hikari Korsh will just never happen, and that's fine. I can skip these credits now, right?
I'm gonna be honest. My favorite part about the Korshes is that Victus makes them all squeak. I made a joke about wishing for 69 regular Korshes, and Victus did it for fun, and it was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Chat.
redo this one with you.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Korsh harem? Absolutely. I'd be down.
Before we start, have I shown you my favorite launcher yet?
The one you were talking about?
No. I just got a new one from that last mission that I can actually use. So it's this one?
I've seen that one before.
Yeah, that like folds into this little tube on your back.
Yeah.
I love this one. I don't know why, I just think it looks so cool.
버거스 병력이 파괴된 거점에서 기밀 데이터를 삭제하고 있습니다.
Could we,
It is
the Mizu
currently my
Korsh?
favorite.
No, the Mizu Korsh you do not.
쪽에 도면 같은 자료였어요.
I
What
hope
about a
they don't-
Mizu Korsh?
Well, they're asking if you do or do not the Mizu Korsh.
있는 것 같아요.
I do not, because I'm a broke bitch.
Do not the
Yeah.
small. No, they're asking because like the running joke is like you do not the Korsh.
Well, then no, you do the Mizu Korsh.
Oh, that's dangerous. Do not the small woodland creatures. They are small woodland creatures. Exactly. That means technically no, you do not the Mizu Korsh either.
You do the Mizu Korsh.
That
Oh,
sounds
no.
dangerous.
Yes.
Futurama star John DiMaggio responds to fans unhappy with the most recent seasons, saying, "Just zip it." To be fair, that is in character for Bender.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't either, but
Ow. The Mizu Korsh is to be done. It is not emergency rations unlike other Korshes.
I'm fine with being emergency food.
oh no, Mizu is the next Paimon.
You know what? Unironically,
Somebody needs to be, since regular Paimon's voice actress sucks ass.
I think Mizu would
Yeah.
do a better job of being Paimon.
Oh, absolutely.
I liked Bender
But
better when he was Jake
just
from
the-
Adventure Time.
Was he?
Same actor.
Huh. I guess I
Octopus
never
Korsh?
realized.
Voice both.
Does it have a beak? No, it doesn't have a beak. Where is she? She's right here. She's just kind of chilling. She's got a cute little fluffy tail too.
Touch fluffy tail.
She's part of the family now. You got the retard in the blanket, the retard dancing. You got the little retard doll, and then you got the Korsh.
Just Korsh.
Just the Korsh. Who's gonna be the emergency Onahole then? That's obviously the tiny Occo. Don't worry, all Occos are of age, so it doesn't matter. Even the lolly one is. Alright?
They don't meet the height of consent,
They
unfortunately.
don't, but that's okay.
You have to be this high to screw.
Man, imagine how sucky that would feel to all women that are like lower than 4 feet. We can do the Occo. Now the Occo course, no. Small and huggable, yes.
데이터가 추가로 들어오고 있어요.
No, now we lost them.
계승자.
Lovely. But they completed the mission, didn't they?
Yeah, they got it last time.
Alright. This sucks, but we can do it. That VTuber got so many followers for that dumb take. Which one? Oh, the
height
Eyes
of
of
consent?
Consent? If it was the Eyes of Consent. Remelia Scarlet vibe? Isn't Remelia like from Toho? I DC'd for 2 seconds. The height one from the other day? Yeah, that one was so dumb.
And people allow it.
People need to. I think people are allowing it less and less.
I mean, to a degree, yeah.
I just think that the tolerance for it is going down.
조심해. 그쪽으로 벌거스가 몰려가고 있어.
I think it would go away much quicker if people would do what I do and do the I'm right, you're wrong thing. Because a lot of the people only do it for attention. They don't do it because they actually believe in anything. If they actually believed in anything, they would care when it happens to real children, but they don't. It's strictly like an attention thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody was posting a YouTube video from a guy today that was trying to do the lolly thing, and he just openly says, I trust pedophiles more than lolicons because pedophiles are honest. And I'm like,
Excuse me?
What?
yeah. And like you can't
Is
tell
that
me
me,
you
Canyon?
hear people. No. Like it's one of those things. Like you can't tell me you hear people say that and just you genuinely believe they care about kids.
No. If you say something like that, I automatically think that you're one of them. I'm gonna be real with you. That sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
데이터 전송을 막고 있어요.
By the way, chat, if it wasn't obvious when it should be, all of us hate kids.
있어요. 이걸로
Yeah, kids fucking
And it
suck.
absolutely despises kids.
I'm never gonna have any. I genuinely don't want any.
No, see, I would like a kid with.
You guys are
I
my
would.
kids right now. If I actually have kids, you'll never see them because they deserve not to be on the internet.
But I raised my kid right, and to shit on all the dumbasses.
It's a child-free zone, exactly. Kick all the kids off the internet.
Yes.
Yes.
Child-free internet would make me so happy.
It would. I like kids fine. I love my nieces and nephews. I just hate kids online. Mom hates me. Sorry. If you're a kid under the age of 18, I'm sorry. Probably shouldn't be here. Just saying. I'm trying to be rude. Just telling you.
Yeah, I have that rule on my Discord. No
Wait.
kids.
Yeah, that's a rule on my Discord too. Like if you call yourself a kid, you're just getting banned. I
Wait.
tell people not to be stupid because you will get banned.
I wanna add like a thing to the auto roll, to where if somebody selects to get a roll that they're a minor, it would just instantly ban them.
Oh my god, he did.
He did what?
So you both know about Rebel Moon, right? The movie Zack Snyder went to go do after Justice League.
No.
No.
Okay, so it was touted as being the spiritual successor to Star Wars.
That's not saying much in modern
Both
day.
were so bad. On the 2nd, they released Rebel Moon 1, or Part 1 and Rebel Moon Part 2, again on Netflix, with now director's cuts. They did literally the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League for 2 Zack Snyder movies because that was popular. Why?
So they can resell it.
It was a Star
exactly-
Wars 40K ripoff.
이제 하나 남았어. 조금만 더 힘내. 그쪽에도 나 같은 놈이 있었나 보구만. 거신을
I don't think we're gonna get to Hangman tonight if we keep going this slow. I absolutely need to be done in 30 minutes.
Well then, yeah, we probably will. I might, but you won't.
We got this one mission. I think we got this last one. And we got Heart of Full Fortress.
Well, all we have is one more after this, and then we have the intercept, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I could use help, by the way. I'm getting my shit pushed in. Where are you guys at?
Sorry, I was trying not to fall asleep there for a moment.
Occo, did you see that Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna have actual visual monster damage.
And they showed it off with Penis Kezu.
They did, and it's so bad. Here you go, Occo, if you wanna. Here, I'll put it in Discord for all you see. I will put it in general. Actually, I'll put it in gaming general.
Yes.
So if you're in Occo's Discord,
I'm suffering
Now
from
you can
EPs.
unironically ask if you prefer your Kezu with or without the foreskin.
yeah. It's something. Thank you, Capcom, for this. I will never unsee it.
I did see the Kezu.
Kezu is horrifying.
Like, Kezu is bad enough, but now Kezu has a foreskin.
Clearly without.
Did you see the Kezu version of the white woman meme? Hey, nice dog. She's a white woman. He's gay.
Okay. When you say the shorts, I want you to keep in mind that Spaceballs is 100% satire. They're allowed.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Spaceballs is meant as like just a complete joke from start
it
to
is,
finish.
and it's great.
Oh yeah, it was. I'm sorry, chat. I don't mean to sound or be this tired. Again, I don't know why I just like have this wave of tire on me. I usually like am wide awake until I climb into bed.
Poor Kezu. He gets treated like the same as IRL men now. Damn.
Pretty much, yeah.
They've went plaid. Having his foreskin taken from him against his will.
Well, he did take his foreskin.
제 시간에 역배열 용감이 도착할 수 없을 거야.
I hate these ones with the red dots on their head. Doesn't that just mean you have to shoot?
Capcom knew what they were doing.
I think it's headshots only.
입구를 알리면 시간을 더 벌 수 있을 거야. 맡겨줘.
Apparently, they are making Spaceballs 2 now.
Seriously?
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah. And I'm sorry.
When in doubt.
Spaceballs, without a lot of the original actors, without... Because that was a John Candy movie too, and John Candy's dead. And Rick Moranis has basically retired from acting.
I'm coming, Occo.
Sorry. Have I watched Airplane? No.
Also,
Who have you been playing, by the way?
Huh?
Who have you been playing, by the way?
half the cast is retired or dead or old as fuck.
Well, that's depressing.
I don't know. That's
Actually,
a good
they're
question.
all old.
How do you not know?
Bunny.
Oh, he dropped a legendary up here. Veterans Tactics.
I guess they're searching for more money.
He dropped one for you.
Oh, I assumed those were for everybody.
I wish.
My bad.
It's all gonna be made with CGI with AI voice work, as quote-unquote satire. That would
As
be
God intended.
You know what? If they did it with AI, that would be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny.
Look, people can hate AI all they want, but sometimes just pissing off people who hate it way too much is actually kind of funny.
It will definitely not be using AI if it's Mel Gibson, not Mel Gibson. Mel Brooks. Sorry. Mel Brooks goes on tirades when it comes to anyone not of his political standing.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Oh, man.
And I don't know how they're gonna do it without Mel Brooks, because Mel Brooks movies typically have Mel Brooks in them. And Mel Brooks, I think Dirt is older than him.
It is. Fuck! Fuck, bitch.
I'm gonna stand up for a moment.
It's not just that Mel Brooks writes and screenplays most of his movies. Exactly.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mel Brooks is dead?
Occo, you can't believe everything you're reading, chat.
I don't.
I just chat implicitly. If they say something, it has to be true.
Oh, I don't. Hold on. When was the last time he posted something on his Twitter? 3 hours ago.
He could have died in the last 180 minutes. Do you want your Kezu circumcised? No, I like an uncut Kezu.
I can't think of an offensive joke to make about this.
Mel Brooks is nearly 100. Yeah, Mel Brooks is still alive. No, I was saying Mel Brooks, not Biden.
Oh, you're not wrong.
He's 96! My great-grandfather looked better at than Mel Brooks at 100!
나도 당신을 믿을게요, 에이젝스.
Oh, that's cool.
마침내 여기까지 왔군요. 용해로에선 마지막 거신을 녹여
Sorry, my inventory was getting full.
공방로를 가동할 준비가
Will Mel Brooks outlive DSP, though? That's the real question.
다시 꺼내기 위한 준비를 끝.
That's a good question indeed.
이제
Nothing outlives DSP. We'll all be dead and DSP will still be here. Tell me when, by the way.
가동시킬 기회도
I'm listening to the cutscene. Give me a moment.
Yeah, no, you're fair.
한 번뿐이지만
He did endorse Biden in 2020? Yeah, he did.
거라 믿어요.
I have not seen a post on his Twitter for a Kamala endorsement, though.
Yet.
Alright, go
Yes.
ahead.
Alright, one sec. I'm just filtering my inventory.
Yeah, there's no Kamala endorsement on his Twitter. DSP is Galactus on vacation. Oh, I did see a comment earlier, and I didn't comment on it. I wanted to. With someone saying that RDJ is only going to be Doom in one movie. I'm going to tell you right now, that is probably unlikely. Because there are already reports that he's being paid $40 million for being in the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four. And we know he's the main villain of the next Avengers movie. And if it's Doom, and actually Doom, he will probably be the main villain for Secret War.
Probably.
계승자, 지금부터 용해로를 가동해.
I wish we got a better portrayal of Doctor Doom than we always get.
당신은 애쉬브에 표시한 길에
Yeah.
따라
I know people shit on the 2000s Fantastic Four movie.
It was alright.
Honestly, I liked them.
No, I want Doom that's the king of Latvia and all his people love the shit out of him and it's just the rest of the world that hates him.
내 보호막이 없어도 투입된 인원의 생존을 보장할 수 있나?
They have a holiday called Doom Day. Like, they love him.
Yeah. Doom was beloved in Latveria. And something that none of the movies have gotten right. They all say, oh my god, Dr. Doom is this technological genius. Do none of you realize that Dr. Doom is a magician? Like, he's like if you combined Doctor Strange and
With
Iron
Randy
Man
Pitchford.
together.
I just wanted to loop everything back around.
I hate that.
But no, I always hate it because Doom is always portrayed to be like the slightly dumber friend of Reed Richards. Like in a lot of the movies and stuff. It's like, no, Doctor Doom is the king of Latveria, and people fucking love him.
Dear gosh, no.
So, again, I don't know how RDJ is gonna do it. I hope he does good. God, I hope he does. Because Marvel, here's the funny thing, chat, and I hope you all realize this. Fucking up Thanos is one thing. Fucking up Doom will kill them.
To be fair, they fuck up Doom all the time and nobody cares.
No, right, but with how bad the MCU has been, they fuck up Doom. It's not gonna go well.
Do you remember when they fucked up Deadpool?
They did?
When?
In the old Wolverine movie?
Oh, yes.
가 시간을 끌고 있는
Do you
Yes.
remember when new Deadpool murdered old Deadpool?
Yes.
다행히 적들은 우리의
I always remember, like, the best criticism you could have had of that Wolverine version of Deadpool was the same thing everybody always said. You know his nickname is Merc with a mouth, right? And you literally sewed his mouth shut.
Yeah. Ironically, like, I kept saying, like, I don't want to go to theaters to see another Marvel movie until they get better. Because I don't want to give Disney that money. And everything I'm hearing about Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm like, I need to see this.
To be fair, Deadpool ones are the ones that are only good. And it's not because of them, it's because they let, what's his name, Ryan Reynolds just do
They
everything.
didn't let Reynolds do any of the writing this time.
Oh, well then it might be iffy.
The only reason that they didn't is because of the writer's strike.
Fair.
Seriously?
Yeah. But so Sean Levy, the director of the movie, has been posting clips of development for the movie. And you could definitely tell Reynolds and Jackman are very into it now. Like, they didn't just do it for the sake of doing it. Like, this is their passion.
Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman loves playing Wolverine, I think.
Oh yeah, he does.
I don't think he's like, some people. Like, I know Harrison Ford hates playing Han Solo.
Mhm.
Not even sure he likes playing Indy anymore, to be honest.
I think he stopped liking it after the third movie.
Probably. Like, there's some people that hate the roles they play, and then there's some people that are, like, obsessed with them. Like, who is it? The dude that plays fucking Shaggy.
Oh,
his-
from the live action movies?
Yeah, he was in the FNAF movie as well.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he is.
Also the guy that plays Fred Jones, who's, like, always played Fred.
Like, zoinks, man, I only use 2% of my actual power.
Yeah, so no spoilers, please, for the movie, for those who've not seen it. But, I will not tell you where, but Henry Cavill is in the movie.
And what?
Deadpool 3.
Oh.
Deadpool Wolverine, he is in it.
Did you hear that he's not doing his 40K project until people can figure out what they're doing with it?
Yes!
Ugh.
Good!
I feel for that man.
Well, because they brought him on because he's, like, a nerd who's gonna be really passionate about
He's
it.
the
But
one
then,
who approached Amazon about it.
yeah. But then they bring him into it and they're like, yeah, we don't really know where we're going with this. It's like, what do you mean you don't know where you're going with it?
No. You let the man who is a 40K nerd be in charge of your 40K project. Tell you right now, that's gonna go very well.
Nope, I'm out of ammo.
Sorry, I'm trying to stay awake right now.
Come on, Occo, we're almost done.
No, Henry Cavill's a nerd, and
Yes.
he's great.
Nerd, non-derogatory.
So. A good nerd, yes. A proper nerd.
Ryan Reynolds is also a nerd.
Yeah. Oh, and
Yeah.
actually, here's funny things. So, very commonly, you'll see actors be like, well, I refuse to do X, Y, and Z because I don't want to read the comics or anything. Meanwhile, you have the actors for Daredevil and Punisher in the MCU reading comics for their characters. You have them training with your. Sorry, in the case of the Punisher actor, he actually has been doing training with the original Punisher actor for this role.
계승자, 시간이 너무 지체됐어.
Like these guys are actively like studying their characters.
적들이 제어 시스템을 파괴하면 역배열을 진행할 수 없어요. 서둘러 막아야 해요.
And you know, applause, because actors who actually give a damn about their craft.
Ow.
Netflix's Daredevil is quite good at two. It was good. I would like to say it's my favorite, but it was good.
I hate Netflix's everything.
Fair. So, chat, real quick. So you know how they said they're announced today that Robert Downey Jr. is gonna be Doom? I'm telling you right now, if Doom is not the main antagonist of Secret War, the Beyonder is. And the Beyonder will be played by
I'm
Chris
sorry.
Evans.
Did you notice that this was Greg again?
Yes, they reuse Greg quite a lot.
Is just to bring butts back to the seats? Exactly. That's exactly why they're bringing it back. And that's why I'm saying Chris Evans will be playing the Beyonder if the Beyonder's in Secret War. It's to bring people back to the movies.
Oh, speaking of which, because we talked about this on stream the other day, my stocks are back up, so yay.
Yeah, I didn't think that they were gonna stay down for long, honestly. Everybody freaked out, and then they went right back up.
Although my AMC stocks went down again.
Oh.
Oh, that's fucked. Well, that's not good.
Occo's exhausted.
I'm sorry.
Occo, it's okay to do this another day.
We're almost done. Fuck, he one-tapped me.
I don't like thinking everything sucks or everything is perfect because it harms discussion. That's fair. I can agree with that.
Except when it's Netflix, everything does suck. Oh, my game crashed.
Alright.
Yeah, be done. Occo, Mizu's game is telling you to go to bed. Go to bed.
I'm upset now, though.
Yeah, you're allowed to be
And
upset.
You'll be able to complete it better when Occo has had sleep.
Not tomorrow. Although if you do complete it tomorrow without me, that's fine.
I'm probably completing it tonight without you.
That's fine.
Look, if I can start getting level 100 gear, I can loop back around and start helping you with it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry, chat. I didn't mean to, like, get tired, but, like, you know, shit happens.
It happens.
I need to recover my sleep anyway.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
Oh, random thing before you do. Have you used any of the items to change your module sockets? The polarities?
Yeah.
Does it reset level?
Yes.
Ah!
Alright, chat, you're going to Pippa. I'm gonna send you to Pippa, chat. Because she's cool.
Have fun with Pippa and her mold.
Is Pippa on Twitch?
Have you guys seen the discussion about the mold thing?
I have not.
So there was a like Zoom conversation or whatever interview with J.K. Rowling, the Harry Potter lady, and she has black mold all over the walls of her house. Like you can very clearly see it from like multiple angles. Like her walls are just covered in the shit, and it's like, how do you live like this? Genuinely.
All right, if you're on Twitch, you're going to Lulu. If you're on YouTube, you're going to Pippa.
Say hi to Lulu, chat.
Bye, chat.
Not chat.
Goodbye.